Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm Ain Zafin, a Nephilim VTuber, and today I'm gonna be playing the real face of a VTuber. I've already done chapter 1 of this, so we're gonna go ahead with chapter 2. Um, I still remember like most of the stuff that's been happening. Well, that happened, but oh my god, we're gonna be using our brains again today. It's been a while since I've played this game. I think it's been like when did I last play this? Around I forgot when. Wait, no, it was January 19. So it's been like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks since I've last played this game, and we're gonna be back at it again today, so that we can see if I can solve the mystery of who killed the CEO of the company. I forgot the name of the company. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Wait, let me lower the volume actually. Alright, I've lowered it here for the stream, but it's still quite loud on my end. I'm just gonna be lowering it a bit, and then I'm gonna be using it here. There we go. Okay, that should be good. You guys should be hearing the sounds well. Let me know if it's still too loud, or if it's barely audible. Yes, okay. Let me load up. Let's see. Lobby. Chapter 2! Okay, so I think we're at the part wherein we already know who, well, 4 people like came forward and was like, oh, I'm Kuripa, and then the other person who actually knows who Kuripa isn't helping. So yes, we will be seeing if we can. Okay, let's chat. Wait, is something the matter? We're good. Now what? I think we pretty much asked everything last time at the office. But now we have 3 people. Oh wait, it's 3 people. I thought it was 4. But now we have 3 people claiming to be Kuripa's real face. So maybe you should ask them more about that. And didn't you also say there were a few details you didn't get last time? There's no time limit this time, so you can get all the info you need. Yep, that's my plan. Oh yeah, and remember to select the host option while you're here and assign Detective Host some work. If you need my help, that's fine too. Okay. Let's assign Detective Host some work. Prosecutor Truth, were you looking for me? The chat. Do you like girls, Detective Host? What? Oh, yep, they're super cute, don't you think? True, true. Like you date them? Why do you want to know about my love life all of a sudden? Sorry, I was just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. It's not that I don't want to answer. I mean, yeah, if I meet a girl I really like, I'd date her. So you haven't met anybody yet? I feel like you'd be a big hit with the ladies. So I guess I'm still just playing around. So I've never really been on the market like that. Whoa, what a playboy! I mean, playgirl! Whatever, I just like having fun. So, do you like guys too? Guys? Not really. Not since school. Huh? Around 3rd grade in elementary school, I like a boy, but it turns out he liked my best friend. Oh. So I beat him up real good, and then I guess he looks so pitiful that my friends started to like him too. That's crazy. Then after that, I started to realize girls smell really good. Eh? So you better be careful around Emily, or I might scoop her up. I mean, that's only if she wants you to scoop her up. It's not like she belongs to me. Yes. This guy's, Benz. Better not let Emily hear you say that. Alright, everyone has their own autonomy. Trust me, just don't let her hear it. Okay. Could you confirm the suspect's alibis for me, please? Got it. I'll make it my top priority. Okay. So while she's doing that, let's go ahead and summon the 3 people who was, I think, this guy, this girl, and I think it was her? I forgot who. Wait. Oh yeah, okay, leads. Roommate. Prudence weeks. Mana denies it. Oh. But child's... Really? Really? Interesting. Records. Case summary. Okay. So let's first summon Honor. The first one who claimed to be Kuriba. You have the right to remain silent when attorney and to submit any favorable evidence you think may assist you in this case. Is all of that clear? Haven't found the killer yet? I'm sure we will soon if everyone cooperates. So you threatened me and have nothing to show for it. Sorry about that, but we've actually had a major breakthrough. Regarding whoever's faking being Kuriba's real face, I just want to know how long Kuri's streaming ban will last. Strictly speaking, we haven't banned you all from streaming. But there was a murder, so it'd be advisable to stop temporarily. Oh man, I want to stream so bad now! Huh. I get crazy if I go for too long without being Kuri. Can you please let me go stream now? We'll see how you all cooperate. I'll do the most cooperative cooperation of all time. I'll ask whatever questions you got. Great. Okay. Ooh, real face. It's me. Who else could it be? Well, there are other people claiming to be Kuripa's real face, so that's who. Do you have any proof? I know everything there is to know about Kuri. Ishi, virus, birthday, July 1st, height, 150 centimeters. Oh, she's quite small. Wait, 0.004 kilograms. Her favorite things are... Let me just interrupt you for a second. All of these things are public information, right? Or at least things everyone in your company would know? How could any of that be considered proof? Well, your entire question is ridiculous. How am I supposed to prove that I am myself? ... Real people could give fingerprints or an ID, but Kuri is virtual. I think you can either make a decision based on your conversations with us, or you can convince Mystery... I still don't know how to pronounce your name. Mysteriox to reveal our company's secrets. What is this, Philosophy 101? Fine, let me change the question. Can you tell me what streaming means to you? It means love. That's a bit vague. Can you be a little more concrete? If you have to explain magic, then it's not magic anymore, is it? You get it, right, prosecutor? Well, I'm not here to see a magic show. I'm here investigating a murder, so please be more specific. Streaming represents her longing and fantasy for the virtual world. Oh? It displays two sides of the same coin. One is my own longing, and one is the audience. The commonality is that we're all dissatisfied with the real world. By embodying a virtual avatar, the audience can project that longing onto me. That's my explanation. Interesting. So what are you longing for? I wish I were cuter. Oh. What? Got something to say? Nope, nothing. My looks, my voice, my height, none of it is what you'd consider cute. So I take the form of Kuri to fulfill those fantasies. Interesting. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Uh-huh. Let me ask one more question then. Does streaming get in the way of your modeling work? No, if I don't finish something, I'll put it overtime. With love, nothing is insurmountable. What a model employee. Alright then, thank you. Bye, coworkers. I think Prudence is trustworthy. What makes you say that? She's timid, has a good personality, and finishes her work on time. I can't imagine her lying or cheating, so I think she's trustworthy. Okay, anybody else? Sophie's definitely not trustworthy. She's obviously not Kuri's real face. How do you know? She always sends me work messages while I'm streaming. Streaming takes the utmost concentration. How am I supposed to respond to work messages while doing it? Can you show me some? Sure, let me find one. This should be good enough. 3D model requests. Work messages between Honor-chan and Sophie Allure during Kuripa's stream, proving Sophie can't be the real face. Ah. So why would she be lying? For an alibi, I guess. Otherwise, she's good with a knife, takes sleeping pills, and has no alibi. Attack on her bad relationship with Mr. C, and she almost definitely did it. That's why she's lying. I see. Let me ask you about Amanda Childs. What about her? Well, both Sophia Allure and Amanda Childs are claiming to be Kuripa's real face. Would you only find Miss Allure suspicious? Sorry if this is too direct, but Amanda's just a little kid. Oh. Mentally a kid, at least, so I really don't think she's being ultra calculated about any of this. If you want to get info out of anyone, Amanda is probably your best bet. So as for her pretending to be Cody's real face, well, she must have her reasons. Sounds like you trust her? Honestly, I was surprised, but we're both Cody's parents, so I guess she feels close to her. Either way, I don't think she has anything up her sleeve. Got it, thanks. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's go with Sophie next then. You have the right to remain silent when attorney and to submit any favorable evidence you think may assist you in this case. Is all of that clear? Coming here always makes me so nervous. Isn't this your first time here? I just mean, I don't like feeling interrogated. I feel like I'll say the wrong thing, and then my heart starts beating really fast. The only wrong thing you can say is a lie. I remember the prosecutor's office having a really nice, comfy room. Could we switch to that room, Mr. Truth? That room is for very special cases only, and unfortunately, this one doesn't fit the bill. But I can be nice, as long as you're cooperative. Hey, I'm always cooperative. Well, there's gonna be an ad in 49 seconds. For some reason, my chapel isn't working. Weird. Huh. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hey, I'm always cooperative. Oh my god. You take this seriously, Miss Allure? This is a murder case, remember? Oops, I've been reprimanded. Sorry. Then let's get started. Okay. Paring knife. Real face. It's me. Those two are the fakers. Why would they lie? For an alibi, I guess. The murder and stream overlap, so it's a perfect alibi. Plus, Claire's real face is a secret, so they could use that to their advantage. But can you prove that you're her real face? I can give you all of Cody's info, her business deals, stream contents, interaction with regular friends, etc. Okay, I think there's an ad right now. I'm gonna stop for people. Just in case. For some reason, I did set the bots, but like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they're not working, but I'm sure I put it somewhere. It's just not working for some reason. Okay. Okay, I think the ad should be done now. Okay, let's go. Continue. I mean, I guess she would know this because she is a manager. Isn't this information public? Yes. Then I'm afraid it doesn't count as proof. Is there anything else you could use? I don't know what you want me to do. Let me ask a different question. What does this streaming job mean to you? It's just work. Expand upon that a bit, please? When I started at this company, it was just as a virtual idol. Only after Cody started to grow did I talk to Mr. C and start working as your manager too. Eh? Eh? Isn't that like quite contradicting? Cause wait. Eh? So streaming as Kuripa is just part of the job? You could say that, but don't get me wrong. I enjoy being Kuripa, especially the safe distance I can keep from fans. I have enough interpersonal relationships to deal with that with the office. If I actually have to interact with fans on any real level, that would be way too much for me. Hi Trelo! Posture check. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, I keep... Okay. Let me just... Okay, posture fix. No more shrimpy bag. Ah shit. Oh wait, there's an ad break in progress. Wait, why does it keep happening so much? Didn't I? Oh my god. Why? Why? I think. Okay, this should be good. Okay. Ah shit. Whoopsies. Okay, anyway. Okay. But your people skills are pretty good, right? Eh? Is that the vibe I give you? I think I'm more stressed out than you think I am. Ah, sorry. Last question. Does streaming conflict with your management work at all? Oh, hello, Ava and oh god, how do I read? Ava Antonia. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Playing. We're trying to. I'm at chapter 2, trying to see who the killer is. Okay, last question. Does streaming conflict with your management work at all? Not really. Sometimes it actually helps. How? I can tell clients have to check with Kuripa, who is actually me, so I can just procrastinate for a bit. Jesus Christ. This dude! Streaming itself can still be pretty stressful, but the good outweighs the bad. Alright then, thank you. Okay. Hello, hello. Wait, does it keep going logs? Hello, Tinanin. Welcome to the stream too. Hello. Wait, asan ako? Okay, coworkers. Eh? Amanda and Honey, of course. How could they be Kuripa's real face? They're so suspicious. Can you prove that it's not that? Can you prove that it's not them? Sure. I actually came prepared for that. On April 1st, Kuripa was supposed to stream a sponsored mobile game, but there was an issue with the stream. Oh? Our client picks up our info with an adult streamers. So we were told to use sexual innuendos to introduce the game. That's quite the mix-up. I checked with them 3 times and told them we don't do adult streams. But they still messed up, and we didn't catch their mistake until the day of the stream. So I was pissed, obviously, and argued with the client for ages. Sounds rough. Amazing game? Yeah, it is! It's I've only been in chapter 2, but so far I've been enjoying, like, the story. I'm not very good with detective games, because, like, I don't have brain power, but I'm trying. I like the art, it's pretty good. How does that prove a matter of honor on Kuripa's real face? Because I'm the only one who knows about the client's mess up. I mean, I've complained with everyone before about how tiring the stream was, but they don't know it's because I actually had to do the stream. Wait, what? I've complained with everyone before about how tiring the stream was, but they don't know it's... Ah, I see. But even if you weren't Kuripa, it would still make sense for you to know about the mix-up since you're her agent. That's true. You're very particular. Let me put it this way. If I can prove the other 2 aren't her real face, then doesn't that mean I am? I'll think about it, thank you. April Fool's incident. Okay. Paring knife. About that paring knife, I want to follow up on some of the things you said. What kind of things? Well, last time you said you're the only one that uses a paring knife. That's what I thought, but it seems Honey uses it sometimes too. I've also heard that the others have used it. Do you want to guess who? No idea. Would you like to tell me? I've heard you occasionally tell Prudence Weeks to cut fruit for you. Oh, so you've heard. Here to explain? There's not much to explain. Just our office culture, and I don't think that's something you really need to know about. Your office culture? Meaning... telling the newbies to cut fruit. Oh my god, this dude. That's what you call culture? Maybe custom is a better word? I didn't mention it in case it muddied up your investigation. Actually, you not telling us was worse. Sorry, I had good intentions, I swear. I'll do better next time. Great, thanks. Okay, we're done. Let's do... who's the other one? Prudence? Who's Amanda? Who's Amanda? I think this is her. You have the right to remain silent to an attorney and to submit any favorable I can't speak. Any favorable evidence you think may assist you in this case. Is that all of that clear? Miss Childs. Whoa! Amazing! I've never been in a courtroom before. It's so cool. Huh. Are you gonna wear one of those gray wigs? Do you have a hammer? Prosecutor, huh? Can I do an objection? This is a district prosecutor's office, not a courtroom. And judges don't wear wigs. That's a stereotype. Objection! It's like I'm really in court. So cool. Can you stop joking around? This is serious. Do you have that guy walking around with the blue suit on? Can I see him? He's my idol. Should I bring something for him to sign? His child's. Eh? Can we be on our best behavior, please? Yeah. I really want to treat you like an adult here. So can we please cooperate? Sorry. Can we start now? Yeah. Ooh, there's 4. Real face. Of course it's me. Who else would it be? What about the other 2? I wouldn't know as much as you do. Why would they pretend to be something they're not? Well, can you provide any proof of you being Kuripa's real face? My room is all set up for streaming, and I can log into Kuri's account. I've heard that's the same for everyone else too, so can you provide any other proof? How about we change direction here? Can you tell me what you think about streaming? What I think about streaming? It makes me feel safe? Oh. I used to think work was really tiring, but after a while streaming turned into like a sort of comfort. Now whenever I feel lonely or sad, I always want to stream. Sometimes I even wonder if I'm spending time with my audience, or if my audience is spending time with me. So yeah, that's what I think about it. I see. Let me ask another question then. Isn't it hard to be an illustrator and a streamer at the same time? It was hard at first, but then streaming stopped being like work to me. It's kind of a way to relax, you know? Because doing my art is so lonely, so then I can use streaming to interact with people. Ah, I got it. Interesting. So they all have like different reasons as to why they, if they are Kuripa's real face, stream. Okay, coworkers. I want to talk about your coworkers. My coworkers? To make this quicker, I'll consolidate my questions a bit. Who do you think is trustworthy? Trustworthy? I guess, Prudence? Prudence Weeks? Why? She's shorter than me, so I guess that just makes me feel safer. That's some reasoning. And hold on, she's shorter than you? I don't see much of a difference. What? He's even shorter than Kuripa's life-size cutout. I'm not even going to ask what you 2 get up to with that cutout. Wait, what? Hold on, can you stand up for a second? Stand up? Like this? Is she actually small? What are you looking at? So when you measure your height against that Kuripa cutout, are you wearing those shoes? Oh my god. I refuse to answer that. Okay, so she's like a bit taller just because of the shoes. Ask something else. Is there anyone else you trust? I mean, Honor-chan. Okay, can you tell me why? Because Ani is super reliable. When I come across some super weird fans, I always send Honey out to deal with them. And then when it comes to work, she's the best digital modeler in the industry. Then who's Kuripa's real face? You or her? Huh? Of course it's me! I have proof Honey's not it. Oh? What's the proof? Let me find it. Here. What's this? This is a screenshot Honey sent me during a meeting last year. It's a pic of her and Kuri's convo together. Honey usually takes on any work that involves contacting Kuri directly. Then she'll send me screenshots of how it went. We're not supposed to give any info on who Kuri's real face is. But I guess Honey really helped out with these pics, huh? So these are records of you as Kuripa and Honor's conversations together? Yep, so I'm obviously Kuri's real face, not Honey. Oh god. Then why can't you just show me Kuripa's actual chat logs and not just screenshot? Because Kuripa's messages were all deleted, right? It It took me a while to remember that Honey sent me those screenshots. Okay. So that means you trust Honor, or you don't. I trust her. Definitely. It's just... Why would she pretend to be Cody's real face now? There must be some reason. Okay. Ah, I got it. Ooh. Sleeping pills. I want to talk about those sleeping pills again. Sleeping pills? Okay. According to your previous statement, you don't possess or use sleeping pills. Is that right? Right. I don't have trouble sleeping, so I don't really need them. And yet Honor-chan mentioned that you gave her some. Huh? No, I didn't? You've never given Honor-chan sleeping pills? No, I don't even have any, so how could I? Maybe Honey said the wrong person? Alright then, thank you. No problem. So either Amanda or Honey is lying. Interesting. Disagreement with victim. Oh my god. Huh? Okay. There's another... Okay, I want to confirm something with you. Confirm what? Wait, what? On a Tuesday in late March, you had a very long meeting with Mr. C where you were threatened and you said you might quit. Can we talk about that? That was already all settled. It has nothing to do with the case. But Mr. C is dead now. Unless that's what you mean by settled? Of course not! Well, if you can't talk about it, then it'll be hard for me to determine whether it really has nothing to do with the case or not. Fine. I messed up at work. Huh? When I was drawing a picture for some future merch, I clipped Cody's left and right hands. Since we already got it printed, we had to throw everything out, and Mr. C wasn't happy. Is that why he threatened you? He didn't threaten me. I just made that up to Sophie. I was so nervous after hearing how much money it cost the company. Ah. But it has nothing to do with the case. I even told Mr. C could dock some of my salary to pay for it. Really? Thank you. Got it. Mr. could probably confirm and deny this. Ooh. Okay. Let's go to Misty. Ooh. About Amanda Child's alibi. According to Mrs. Child, she had dinner with her family and then, from 7 p.m. onwards, was in her room. Her mother, father, grandparents, and brother were also in the house. Including her, that makes 6 people. At 8:40 p.m., she left her room to use the bathroom. Her mother, father, and grandma also heard her leave her room. She was also seen outside her home at 12:30 in the morning. By whom? Someone from a debt collection agency. Wait, what? Ooh. Okay, wait, I have to pause for a bit. Okay, I'm back. My bad for that. Okay, where were we? Okay. Someone for a debt collection agency. Amanda's brother owes some money. Alright, so that's a pretty concrete alibi for 12:30 at least. And before that, she was always at home? I can't verify that for certain. Oh? Miss Chad's room is on the first floor, with a window leading outside. Ooh. We found broken leaves outside of that window, most likely stepped on. Ooh. Meaning she's gone through that window before? It's highly likely. Okay, got it. About Sophia Lur's alibi. She lives in a fancy studio on the 4th floor. Her building has a 24-hour surveillance and security. She was caught on camera 3 times that day. The first time was 11:22 a.m. when she was leaving, and then 11:43 a.m. coming back. We assumed this was to buy food. The third time was a bit more suspicious. At 9:02 p.m., she walks over to the elevator but doesn't press the button. Instead, she turns back around and leaves, then doesn't show up on camera again. The camera doesn't show where she went? No. Unfortunately, the security camera at her floor's emergency exit broke on April 17th and still hasn't been fixed. Oh, bruh. Have you determined whether or not she left through that emergency exit? Not yet. We'll continue investigating in that direction. Sounds good. About Honor Chen's alibi. She lives in a shared house out in the suburbs. It's a bit older where she lives, so security footage is lacking. It's been tough for us to follow her tracks. That said, we did find a witness. Oh? One of Honor's housemates, a female student, knocked on her door at around 8:10 p.m. Apparently, there was a bug in the student's room and she wanted Honor to help. Then what? She knocked on Miss Chen's door for a few minutes, but nobody answered. Finally, another housemate heard the knocking from her own room, then came to help with the bug. So at least we know the knocking was loud enough. According to the student, Miss Chen's light was on and there was music and talking coming from her room, but she couldn't tell who was talking. Okay, got it. Now I'll bunch Prudence Weeks and Mr. Yooks together, since they live together. Okay. They live in an old building. There was a security camera in the main hall, but a few other ways she could leave the apartment without being filmed. Prudence never left the apartment that day, or at least she was never filmed. Mr. Oaks left the morning at 8:30 a.m., then returned around 10:35 at night, judging by the time she went to work. Apart from that, Mr. Oaks was caught on cameras around the facility numerous times from 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. She says she was looking for a missing cat. Okay. We've also confirmed the rest of Mr. Oaks' alibi. She left office at 5:30 p.m., then saw a movie from 6:55 to 8:35. Finally, we have her at an Italian restaurant from 8:50 to 9:55. The boyfriend corroborated. What? That said, theater staff said it was crowded that night, so nobody can confirm whether or not Mr. Oaks is actually there. And it's an old theater without any security cameras. Of course, there are no cameras. So, apart from her boyfriend, no one can confirm that Mr. Oaks was actually at the movie theater? Correct. How long from the movie theater to the scene of the crime? About 20 minutes. What about the restaurant? The restaurant has cameras, and wait staff confirmed she was there. Do you know the last time before the murder Prudence Weeks left the apartment? Yes, she went to the office the day before the murder, on April 19th. She left her apartment at 1 p.m. and returned at 8 p.m. She didn't leave after the murder until the police called her there for their records. Okay, so it's not Prudence? Finally, let's talk about Faye Ward's alibi. She lives alone in a fully equipped apartment building and didn't go out that day. She heard a delivery at both 12:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. The first floor security guard and camera both saw her picking it up. We've also made sure that there aren't any other ways she could have left the building. So basically, Miss Ward's alibi is the tightest. You could say that. That said, one thing is pretty strange. Faye Ward said she was with her friend at the time of the murder, but there aren't any signs or records of anyone else being there. Ooh. Not even on the cameras? Nope, not even in the days leading up to it. You don't think she's delusional or anything? No, we've checked her medical records and there's nothing like that. Still, even with a mysterious friend thing, Faye's alibi is the strongest. Okay, got it. Okay. So, it's not Faye? At least that's one person ruled out so far. That's everything we have about our suspects' alibis. Anything else you want to know, Mr. Truth? That's the only one right now. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, wait, no, wrong one. wrong one. Please, roommate. I could confirm this with the company's administrator. Okay. Okay, let's go back to Misty. Misty, I need you to confirm some things with me. So the last time wasn't normal procedure, huh? Last time was a special situation, but I still went by protocol. But you didn't read us our rights, did you? Mr. Oaks, my goal here is to catch a killer. For that, I need everyone to cooperate so I can collect information and come to a conclusion. I know you're very smart, but I don't know why you constantly seem to antagonize me. This should be very straightforward for you. Unless, for some reason, you don't want me finding Mr. C's killer. You're starting to assert yourself, I see. My job is to catch a killer, and I take that very seriously. Sorry, it's a bad habit I have. Sometimes when I get anxious I talk back. It helps me feel in control. Now that I said that, will you go easy on me? I want the killer to be caught as much as you do. Trust me on that. Then you might want to start cooperating. So I'm the one under scrutiny today, huh? Guess you are a real prosecutor after all. Let's just get started. Okay, I want the drawing mistake first. I'd like to ask you something. Amanda Child said that she cost the company money because she made a mistake while drawing up some merch, and all that merch had to be trashed. Huh? Why do you look so surprised? You haven't had to throw out any merch lately. Amanda told you that? You said she mixed up Kuripa's left and right hands. Hold on, can I bring it up on my phone? I have all the images. Sure. Let me see. Nope, nothing with flip-flopped hands. She said she told Mr. C he could dock some of her salary to pay for it. That doesn't ring a bell? Well, she had a little issue with Boss Man, huh? He's lying. Nobody messed up any hands, and we haven't trashed any merch, and Mr. C never said anything about docking anyone's salary. Got it, thanks. Interesting. This child is very suspicious. Roommate. Miss Weeks said you're her roommate? Yeah, we live together. Did you see her on the night of April 20th? Yep, I came home around 10:30 p.m. and she was there. Do you know if Prudence was home before that? I assume she was. She doesn't go out much. But I can only be sure about 10:30 and after. Okay then, thank you. Coworkers. Can we talk about your coworkers? What do you want to know? Who do you think is trustworthy and who isn't? There's more to what Honor was talking about last time. More to what? When she said she smoothed things over with Bossman. That may be true, but she was still angry. How do you know that? I remember it was April 6th. Honor and Bossman were both in the office. I came out of the bathroom and saw Honor peeking into Bossman's break room through the blinds. When she saw me, she immediately backed away. Then we passed each other and I could tell she was fuming mad. What was she looking at in Mr. C's break room? Well, I walked by and peeked in there myself and saw Mr. C reading Kuripa's fan-made adult manga. Okay. That night, Honor stayed latest in the office before leaving. First, she went into Mr. C's break room and took that manga. She read a little bit and started flipping out and breaking stuff. Okay, so she has a temper, I think. She ripped the manga apart, smashed a potted plant, and even broke a bunch of the stuff on her own desk. How do you know? I checked the security footage the next day, since that plant was mine. Oh. Then I told Bossman about it, and he said he'd take care of it. Do you have any proof? Yep, I have images from that security footage. Here. Oh. Oh. So, are you saying Mr. C was selling this adult manga and Honor may have wanted to harm him because of that? Oh. It surprised me actually. Honor can be a bit direct. She never usually makes a scene. Even when a fan pisses her off, she thinks twice before arguing with them. Guess that means this really pissed her off. Can you tell me about that adult comic? I remember you said you haven't seen it yourself. One day it just appeared in Bossman's office. I don't know when, maybe when I wasn't there. How long have I been streaming? It's only been for today. Well, it's only been like 43 minutes. But I've played chapter 1 like January 19. So now I'm at chapter 2. Yes, we're now at chapter 2. But it's actually earlier than I thought. I figured printing it would take longer. Huh. So yeah, I knew it was in his office, but I didn't go read it. Okay, got it. Anything else you want to say? I think Prudence and Sophie are trustworthy. Why? If I didn't trust Prudence, I wouldn't be living with her. Fair, that's true. Sophie, she can be a little calculated, but the company is always her first priority. Interesting. He's been like that ever since you started here, at least. Alright then, thank you. Ooh, office tantrum. You usually stream a variety of games or mainly this one? I stream a variety of games. So far I've done Minecraft. Minecraft on Mondays, always. And then I've done... What's have I done? Oh my god, I don't know what else I do. I also do League of Legends. I play HoloCure, Bloons, TD. And then so far I'm planning on streaming Nier and Undertale. And some other games that I do want to try out that I haven't planned for yet, but I have a lot of games in Steam that I haven't gone through yet, so I am planning on streaming those as well. Yes, I stick with a lot of games. I'm open to like trying a lot of games as long as it's not horror. Anything but horror. I mean, there are people who's like trying to earn for the channel points thing to get the horror game of choice. So I guess there's that. I watch streams a lot and now I'll start streaming with stuff after. Oh, good luck! I hope you have some fun. Streaming is actually fun, although for me sometimes it can get a bit tiring. I don't know, with maybe a social battery, but it's fun to stream. Like especially with like sharing your love for games with other people. That's like what really motivates me to streaming. Anyway, there is an incoming ad break in like 15 seconds. I'm just gonna warn you guys because for some reason the bot that I've set up is working. Oh my god, I've already fixed this, but it's still not fixed apparently. Anyway, I think there is an ad, so I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna like wait until that is done. So you guys can tune in, no issue to this game. I love this. I'm loving how this is so far. Ad break ends in a minute and 15. Really? That long? Oh. Okay. I didn't know ad breaks are this long. I mean, I do watch some other people streaming as well, but like usually it's short for me. So I don't know. Okay. Wait. Okay, you know what? While waiting, I'm gonna go through like all the evidences so far. The alibi. So far, Faye has like the strongest one. So far, I'm kind of suspecting Honor and Amanda. It's like so far they have the like, I don't know, like the not the most concrete ones. You don't have emotes? I do have emotes. There are some available, but there are I've already commissioned a friend to do some more emotes, especially for tier 1 subs. So they're coming around next week. You guys can expect them next week. Yes. Okay, the ad break is done. It says the ad break is done. Okay, let's go continue the game. Wait, where are we here? Oh wait, real face. So tell me, who's Kuripa's real face? I haven't seen a search warrant. We haven't gotten it approved yet. But knowing Kuripa's real face is key to solving this case. Can't you see that? Okay, okay, I get it now. You're here playing a game with me. What game? For you, keeping Kuripa's real face a secret is more important than finding the killer. For one reason or another, you're adamant about keeping me in the dark. And that reason is... all three of them are her real face. Still not talking, I have to say, from all our time together, I can tell you're a very clear-headed, smart woman. How's it going? It's been going so far. Ideas are... I don't think I need any more since... I've already sent them, like, the stuff that I want made. So it's all good. It's okay. But thank you, though. If we worked together, we'd have this case solved before dinner. But if you're really going to play this game with me, then game on. Oh, she's really gonna shut up about the real face thing. Oh. So tired. What do you want to eat tonight? Fried rice? Nah, too oily. Ramen? You just ate that last week. Holy crap, then you choose! Hey, Justin, Kuripa's streaming! What? Whoa. How do we suspended her account? No, not until we got a search warrant, but we figured they'd stop streaming for the time being. Important announcement. What is she going to say? I'm the Kuripa, catch me if you can. Hey y'all, it's Kuripa. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Tonight's stream might be a bit uncomfortable for some of you. And Kuri's sorry for that. But Kuri has to announce something very important tonight. I, Kuripa, may be forced to graduate from Lilian soon and leave the company. Eh? For the reason being, at the night of April 20th, the last time Kuri streamed, our beloved boss and company founder was murdered. Eh? Kuri has unfortunately been targeted as a suspect and is currently under investigation. That is why, until tonight, you haven't been hearing anything from Kuri. And although Kuri has been labeled a suspect, none of you have to worry. Kuri was streaming at the time of the murder, so there's no way I could have done it. And I'm sure all of Kuri's little carriers can band together and support Kuri on that, right? Now, what makes Kuri most nervous is... there are people out there pretending to be me. They're taking advantage of Kuri's secret identity to pose as Kuri's real face and secure an alibi. Interesting. And these are people who've always stood by Kuri's side. Kuri never thought she'd have to doubt her very own family. It's all because of you that Kuri's been able to get through all of this. You're all the best little carriers Kuri could ask for. Would you mind chatting with Kuri to keep her spirits up? Oh wow. Ooh. Kuri's just too stressed out. She needs her carrier support. Oh, hi Sleepy! Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Oh wait. How about just explaining things to the audience? Oh my god. I don't think it would be that easy. She streamed without the authorities' permission. She doesn't want us to know who the real face is. Alright, what's this graduation she just mentioned? She's a student? Oh. VTubers use the word graduation to refer to something like retirement. It's a sad thing for fans to hear their favorite VTubers graduating. It's pretty serious, actually. Huh, but she really didn't need to bring that up just now. Unless she has other motives? Notify the police and get ready to contact anyone suspicious after the stream. I'm going to call everyone and see who doesn't answer the phone. Okay, got it. Oh yeah. And how can I confirm the stream is actually live and not pre-recorded? You can interact with her in the live chat. She's answering comments right now. Let me give it a try. Oh my god, it's moving! That's so cute! We're here now. Ooh, she has millions! Can't believe this. Is everyone else okay? Thanks for your support! It's a murder weapon. We really can't say much right now because everything's under investigation. But we already saw everyone at the office before. They're all okay. You idiot! Why didn't you donate? Eh, why would I spend money? You have to! That's like the basics of the basic. I'm just trying to solve a case here. Do you not see how many comments are whizzing by? How would you even expect her to see your comment like this? The more you donate, the more likely she'll answer your question. Seriously? Fine. At least it's not coming out of my pocket. Bro. Shinoha. Wait, are we also Shinoha in the... the murder weapon. Oh, why is Cody also a suspect? Actually, every employee at Lillian is a suspect. Cody is sure it's just part of their procedure. There's nothing to worry about, everyone. Is this a graduation announcement? It's not. Cody just wants to tell everyone what's happening. That's why Cody started this sneaky stream. Cody actually didn't get permission for this. It must be tough, but please rest up. Everyone will wait for them. Company banned you but streamed anyway. That's true. I'm so sorry. Please keep us updated. I'll wait for you to return. Thank you. Even though it's been difficult for me, Rudy will do her best to come back to her carriers as soon as she can. Please wait for me. Has your account been locked by the police? Oh. Oh. Oh, can I max it out? Wait, I wonder what would actually happen if I max it. Wait, let's do the one in the middle. Wait, what do you guys think? Should I do the middle? Like the smallest amount I can send, or the big one? I actually don't know what will happen if I did send like a huge amount. Mommy, yes, money. What if I should do 249? There's 249. There's 199. 150. What? 150? 100. 50. 20. 10. 5. 2 and 1. Which one should I do? Should we do the 251? I wonder where would actually max it all in. Okay, all in. Let's go all in. It's a murder weapon. No, it hasn't. That said, Goody should be careful with what she says. That's why there hasn't been any. Goody's so sorry to make her carriers worry. It's a murder weapon. Goody doesn't know. There was a suspicious knife found at the scene of the crime. But that's probably not the murder weapon. Eh? Probably not the murder weapon? We still stream in the future? Of course I will! Goody can't wait to come back and play games with all of you. Please wait for me. Goody will return. Interesting. Okay, so it really depends on like the money you spend, maybe. I wonder. Wait, I don't want to max it out. I feel like our boss would get mad at us if we. Is Cody just one person? Eh? Huh? Wait, what? Okay. Yes, Cody's longtime carriers may know that Cody uses a vocoder. This is how other people might be able to impersonate me. But Cody has only one real face. That means only one person has been making friends with all of you this whole time. Rest assured. Oh. Okay. Oh wait, how much did I send last time? Who's the imposter? Who's the imposter? You're one of the authorities, aren't you? Are you the prosecutor? Cody might have said too much. Either way, Cody's already answered all of your questions. Man, she's too the prosecutor's too obvious. Finally, Cody wants to remind all of her carriers not to believe every conspiracy and rumor that starts popping up. Only Cody's words are the truth. Remember that. Anyhow, Cody will do her best to set things straight and get back to streaming as soon as possible. That's all for today's stream. Good night and carry on, everyone. Oh, interesting. You're telling us to wrap this up as soon as possible? The last stream garnered a ton of attention from the media. It was even on the front page of a number of different publications. Wow. They're feeling the pressure up top, so they want us to finish up ASAP. We don't have any evidence to make a conviction. How can we wrap it up? Maybe they could let me take matters into my own hands then. Well, you can't just ignore them. What's your truth? Test results are out. Is this a bad time? The vibe in here is a bit off. Don't worry about that. What tests and what results? Right. This one's about the murder weapon. Ooh. Prints on the knife are the same as we collected previously. Trace blood on the blade has been confirmed to be the victim's. Also, Analysis of the wound shows incision doesn't exactly match those that would normally come from a paring knife. I'm sorry, prosecutor, let me get this straight. You said the paring knife shows traces of the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints, but that the wound doesn't actually match up with the knife? Yes, that's correct. Still, those test results do point to the paring knife being the most likely murder weapon as of right now. Thank you. Justin, you're not thinking it's a little mock trial before we could push the case forward, then bring this to actual court may not be such a bad idea. How did it go contacting everyone after the surprise stream? Only 2 people answered the phone during the stream. Prudence Weeks and Mystery Oaks. Of course. I expected that. Both of them were at home during the stream, and to confirm that they were together, the police had them switch phones. So our 3 suspects claimed to be Kuripa's real face and answer the phone? Wait, how was the response online? Pretty lively, to say the least. Experts starting doxing Lillian employees and guessing who the killer was. Lillian is good at protecting his employees' privacy though, so I haven't seen anything convincing pop up online. Alright, thanks, Emily. Acquired new lead. Accuse. I don't want to accuse anyone right now since I'm not sure of like who the killer is right now. I mean, I'm still kind of guessing it's Honor or Amanda Weeks, but other than that, I'm not sure who. I'm not sure. Wait. Okay. Oh wait, wrong one. Oh my god, I keep opening the wrong shit. Wait. Investigate. Surprise stream. Look at the suspect's alibis for that surprise stream, please. Got it. I'll make it my top priority. Okay. Good. Leads. Sleeping pills too. Oh man, a lot of stuff. Someone, let's do. Okay. Didn't you summon the suspect over? Shouldn't she be here by now? I don't know. I haven't heard anything. It's already been 15 minutes. How are they not here? I just got off the phone. Apparently there was a delay and they'll be here soon. They better not be awaiting court. I don't think they are. I think they're here. Oh, she's here. Miss Ward, do you know you're 16 minutes late? Miss Ward? Okay. Yeah? Ah. Huh? Huh? Do you know what your role is here? But I was just giving a performance because I was late and wanted to apologize. That scene is super famous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, the reference. Holy. Oh, okay. I see what it is. No, that was Gura. When she first debuted. She just said, ah. Oh my god. Nobody told you to give any performances. Do you even know why you've been summoned here today? Are you mad? Seems like Mr. Prosecutor Semper is cute today too. Brother. What are you getting mad for? It's not like I said it's Huh? Huh? Shut up already, no one even says that anymore. Okay, calm down, you're scaring me. And whose fault is that? Ha. Deep breaths, Justin, just deep breaths. If I had a golden axe right now, I'd be chopping suckers up. And just be normal, please. I should be saying that to you. Please stop being weird and just cooperate. Why? Real face. Who do you think Reaper's real face is? It's not me. So who do you think it is? I don't know. I'm not really close with any of them. You're not close with your coworkers? I guess because I'm the newest employee. And we always work from home, so you don't have to interact with them for work? Not really. Only with Sophie. Filler? Yeah. Why? Because she's in charge of collaborations, and that has to do with project management. So I need to talk with her more. Do you talk to Kuripa? Of course. She's who I talk to the most. How does it feel interacting with her? Eh? How does it feel? Let me think. Makes me feel happy? I don't really know what I should say. I just think she's cute and makes me happy. That's it, really. Anything else to add? No. Okay, got it. Alibi. I just want to confirm with you one more time. About the night of April 20th, where were you? At my friend's house, with my friend. Can you give me any proof? Where is this? My apartment. This is from your apartment CCTV on April 20th. Can you explain how you could be at your friend's house in your own apartment building at the same time? But I was really at my friend's house. Look at this. I was with him. Where is this? This is my friend's house in VR Universe. Okay. So that's what it is. Okay. VR Universe? You don't know what VR Universe is? It was made with a brand new engine. It's VR, but it's just like real life. You can't tell the difference. Well, no wonder. Like, there's nothing to like... She doesn't have a friend in the CCTV because the friend that she was talking about is in VR. Oh, this dude. She looks like she's gonna go to sleep, right? She's very, she gives a vibe of like, woke up like this kind of thing. Well, strictly speaking, it's not a game. It's more like software. So your alibi is VR? Because I was with my friend. I can prove it. Oh my god, she's crying. What? Who's your friend? I can't reveal his identity. Listen, I'm not disparaging you for what you enjoy. But this is a real life case in the real world, and I need real details. So, for this case at least, I hope you can see the difference between the virtual world and the real world, okay? I'm sorry. He's not in uniform? I don't think any of them are in, like, uniform when they're in court. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? You mean the day of the surprise stream? I was home. Why didn't you answer the phone when the police called you? I went to the gym that afternoon oh my god, I can't speak today. And accidentally left my phone there. I mean, the gym in my apartment building. Your building staff didn't find it? They did, but they didn't know whose phone it was, so they couldn't contact me. When did you notice it was missing? When I wanted to order delivery, so around 9 p.m. Do you go to the gym a lot? No, I was just suddenly in the mood that day. I figured if super introverted people could get together and climb Mount Takao, then I should challenge myself too. Then after about 3 minutes down there, I thought, maybe I should just go back to my room. That's because... Go, well, what are you talking about? You say that. Oi! Oi! Interesting! This line is very interesting. What do you mean that's because? I want to ask about viewer XYZ001. So was the person Kuripo was talking to in the end you, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I guess you wouldn't admit it even if it were you, right? I get it. Still, I think Kuripo's pretty amazing for guessing it was you. Don't know how she did that. Do you have any opinions in their conversation? On the content of it? No, not really. Okay then. Coworkers. Can we talk about your coworkers? My coworkers. I'm really not close to them. Are there any you feel are more trustworthy than the others? Yeah. Sophia has a motive. Oh, what makes you say that? Sorry, I can't say. Eh? Then why should I believe what you say? I'm telling the truth, okay? If you want to convict Sophie, I can testify in court. You could prove it during testimony? Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. From our discussion today, there's something I have to admit. I think you're very suspicious, Miss Ward. Me? You think I killed him? No, I didn't. What's your proof? Well, I'm too cute. Eh? What? I'm too cute and innocent to be guilty. Only lolicons deserve that kind of thing. Eh? Cuteness is righteousness. Cuteness is innocence. So there's no way I did it. Miss Ward. You know what? The more that I talk with this girl, she's actually getting more suspicious. She's giving grandma vibes. Well, maybe it's like the hair and like how she just like dresses herself or something. Maybe it's that. Yeah, maybe it's like her style. Miss Ward? I'm not Miss Ward. I'm Captain Ward. What? Set sail for the open seas. Oh, interesting. Get back here! That's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say. I have to be careful with this kid or I'll totally lose the plot. So, you're willing to testify against Sophie Aller in court? Yeah. I have good evidence, I swear. Alright then, thank you. Eh. But why only on the day off? Like, why can't you say it now? But interesting. Interesting. Someone. What is she on and can I have some? She's always like so sleepy and she's like so... I don't know. She's like... She has her head in the clouds kind of thing. Wait. Who do we need to... Sleeping pills. Let's do honor. Honor. Sleeping pills. Last time you said you got some sleeping pills from Amanda Childs, right? Yeah, so? Did you go into a little more detail about that? More detail. Around mid-March, I had really bad migraines and couldn't sleep. One day, Amanda and I were both at the office. That day, she was super busy with a draft or something, but even then, she noticed I wasn't feeling well. I told her I had a headache, and she said she had some medicine that might help me. Turned out, they were sleeping pills. Did you sense anything off about her around that time? Off? No, she was just busy. Do you have any of it left? Maybe the box? No, sorry. Can you remember a more specific date? I remember it was a Friday, so must have been March 10th. Got it, thank you. Or surprise stream. So, what was the point of that surprise stream? I didn't start that stream, it was a fake. You can't trust anything said on there. Oh? You know, all of us have access to Kuri's account. Starting a stream during a case like this, trying to throw you off course, even spouting nonsense like she's going to graduate. You should lock them up and throw away the key. And it was them. It was Sophie. Wait. She doesn't really like Sophie, does she? Actually, two people now. Two people are like one is testifying against Sophie and one is like accusing her. To drum up fake news sometimes just to increase traffic. It's just like her to use a word like graduate to kick up some noise. So where were you during the stream? I went out to eat and forgot to bring my phone. You guys tried to call me, right? I saw a missed call when I got back. I can tell you where I went to eat. I passed a convenience store on the way. I'm probably on the cameras. Okay. Sophie's just so sketchy. I know she keeps saying she's Kuri's real face and that she did the stream. And probably something stupid like, can't trust family. She's a real imposter. So just keep insisting she's not because she needs an alibi. I don't know who your other evidence points to, but as far as this surprise stream goes, it's Sophie all the way. I see. I'd like to ask you about viewer XYZ001. I just have to say, Sophie's very smart. 3 questions and she figured out her identity. The questions she asked in response were pretty sharp too. You really have to catch her. Got it. Take that into consideration. Interesting. Interesting! Oh! I've got info in your suspect's surprise stream alibis. Hit me. Amanda Childs went home that day and then you go out. Most of her family was out seeing relatives that day, so only her brother was at home with her. The brother says he was playing video games during the stream and never saw Amanda come out of her room. Does her brother know she's Kuripa's real face? She says she didn't know anything about it before the murder, but never doubted her sister's reasoning. Got it. Sophia Ler was at home that night too. Since her emergency exit camera was fixed, we can confirm she didn't go near either camera. I got it. Honor Chen was out to eat 30 minutes before the stream. She ate at the popular food stand and then walked by the riverside for a bit. Stand's owner says he does remember seeing her. There was too many people, but she was caught in a convenience store camera while passing by later on. Also, she said she forgot to bring her phone out, so the police didn't get a call back until 9:27 p.m. Okay, keep going. Prince Weeks and Mr. Rocks both answered the phone during the stream. They were together at the time, and switched phones to prove it. Also, their billings camera didn't catch either of them leaving. Okay, got it. Wei Ward was at home that night too. She wasn't caught in any CCTV during the stream. She didn't answer her phone either, saying she left it in the gym that afternoon. Confirmed that was true after checking with her building staff and cameras. Got it. Thanks, detective. Okay. Medical records. Take a look into Amanda Child's medical records. Specifically, no, she was forever prescribed sleeping pills. Got it. I'll make it my top priority. I don't want to accuse right now. I might be wrong, you know. Okay, let's do Sophie. So, what was the point of that surprise stream? You're a tough interrogator, you know that? You know my job was originally streaming, right? Aren't you concerned with confidentiality? Maybe I've changed my mind. I don't see this investigation having much of a negative impact on Curry's image. If we need to stop streaming for a while, we have to announce a reason, and important announcements always get the most views. In the long run, the positives outweigh the negatives. That's why I'm a streamer. Does that answer your question, Justin True? It's a murder case. Can you please not be thinking about business? Oh, come on. I'm helping you, aren't I? After I did that surprise stream, the other two let their guard down. Proves they're not Kuripa's real face, right? Keeping quiet? Seems like those two are more calculating than I thought. Miss Allure, what are you hiding? You want to know? Call me Sophie then. I'll tell you. Okay, Sophie. Ooh, I've never been more attracted to you, just in truth. Stop looking up. Oh my god, this girl. Listen, I want to catch a killer too. My boss has been killed, and someone is pretending to be me for an alibi. You think I'd just roll over? So I'll just use my own tactics to suss them out if I have to. You don't trust us? Relationships aren't instantaneous, you know. Things take a little while to really heat up. So why don't you prove to me that you're trustworthy, just in truth? I want to ask about viewer XYZ001. What a cute question. It was you, wasn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. When you asked about the murder weapon, you said, I don't know. There was a suspicious knife at the scene of the crime, but I don't think that was a murder weapon. Because I use that paring knife the most. If that's a murder weapon, then wouldn't I be the most suspicious? If you were asked who's the imposter, then you replied, I already answered that. What do you mean by that? Do you remember who I said were the most suspicious during my statement? Your family. Right, my mom and dad. That being Amanda and Honor. They're the fakers. Okay, got it. It's gotta be the purple girl? Well, so far, I think she's like kind of clean. I don't know. Oh, there's another ad break. Okay, we're gonna be stopping for a while. Okay. Let's wait for the ad to stop so that everyone could like still watch on. I'm gonna take this time to stretch my back. I would drink water, but unfortunately I don't have water with me right now. In terms of water, there is no water right now. And I could get one right now, but I think the ad is almost ending. I'm gonna get it on the next ad break. Yeah. Okay, is it you know what? I think I could have just gotten water, then it would have been fine. Oh my god. Whoa! Okay, I think the ad break is over. Okay, there we go. It's over, yay! Okay, welcome back. That was long, oh my god. Okay, let's continue. Great, let's hear them. Wait, where were we? I have information and things you wanted me to check up on. Okay. You checked up on Amanda Child's medical records from before and after March 10th. She went to the doctor a number of times during that period. You can check her reports here, Mr. Truth. Amanda Child saw the doctor for strong period pains. Okay, so she's lying about sleeping pills. Or like she just doesn't know about it. I don't know. So obstetrics and gynecology treats menstrual cramps? Yes, and they're the only clinic that writes prescriptions for sleeping pills. Okay, alright then, thank you. Interesting. Interesting. Amanda Childs. Evidence. Alibi 2. Alright, let's do this girl. I like how everyone has like different vibes, like themes. Like this one is more of like a soft this girl has a more soft vibes. Okay, you. So what was the point of that surprise stream? Surprise stream? Why do you look so nervous all of a sudden? Nervous? I'm not! Are you Kuripa's real face? Of course I am! So why would you do a surprise stream while a murder is being investigated? It was to bait the killer. Oh? I figured someone must have been lying. At least Sophie and Honey weren't telling the truth. So I thought I'd do an unscheduled stream to catch a killer with their pants down. I thought if I just compared what everyone said, there would definitely be some contradictions. That's what I thought anyway. So sorry, I should have made sure it was okay first. I want to ask about viewer XYZ001. I don't think she's Kuripa. It's like based on how she's answering right now and like how Kuripa streamed, I don't think it's Amanda Childs. But that was you, right? I'm not sure what you mean. When he asked about the murder weapon, you said, I don't know, there was a suspicious knife at the scene of the crime, but I don't think that was a murder weapon. Why not? Well, it's weird that knife would be left at the scene of the crime, right? If the killer was that careless, you'd probably have more clues by now, right? You wouldn't still be interrogating us. And since you are, that probably means the killer covered their tracks pretty well. So they probably wouldn't have left behind the real murder weapon, right? That's just what I think, at least. A viewer asked, who is the imposter? And you replied, I already asked that. What do you mean by that? I was talking about a coworker. I said family, but I just meant it was a coworker so close they felt like family. I couldn't be sure 001 was the prosecutor, and since there were other viewers at the time, I could only be vague about it. So who's the imposter then? The other two girls. Is there anything else you could tell me about that stream? Apart from trying to rattle the killer, I also did that surprise stream to make myself feel better. Too much had happened, so I was really stressed out. I know it might seem stupid, but to a VTuber, your fans are the best friends she has. So I wanted to do a stream to help calm me down. That's pretty much it. Huh, okay, got it. Well, this is interesting. He's acting too chill to me. Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like she's not Kuripa. I don't know, like just based on the responses and like the vibes. I'm just going on the vibes here. I don't think it's her. Oh my god, I keep clicking. Oh my god, I'm actually stupid. No, I'm gonna move this back. I know. I just don't think it's her right now. I'm thinking of it's either Sophie or Faye. Cause earlier when we were like questioning, right? Um what do you call this? Faye, when was that about like graduating? And Faye replied with it's because as if she knew like why she did that stream or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh, okay. So we're done with we're done here. We're done with host. Hoss. I don't know. Let's summon Misty. Do we need her? Can we ask her something? Oh right, the surprise streams. Did you tell me where you were on May 21st? At home with Prudence. We both answered the phone. Why do you need to ask? Unless you need to explore something further? It's all part of the investigation. Uh-huh. All part of the investigation. I'll just play along this time. I want to ask about viewer XYZ001. I'm sure you saw the stream, so what do you think about the interaction with Kuripa? I think you, Persecutor, were talking with Kuripa on her stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Uh-huh, sure. So, did you get the information you wanted? I think it's strange that Kuripa was doubting the potential murder weapon. Is it? But you didn't find any suspicious fingerprints on it, did you? And it was weird, the Perry knife was left on Prudence's desk. Who knows if you can even trust whatever fingerprints were left on that thing. If it were me, I doubt it too. Let's see. Okay, got it. And then, I haven't called in Prudence in a while. You have the right to remain silent when attorney and to submit any favorable evidence you think may assist you in this case. Is all that clear? Can I just stay silent the whole time? Nope, let's get started. Sorry, I was just kidding. Kidding. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. That said, my job is finding the killer and I need your help to do that. If you know something and don't tell me, then we might arrest the wrong person. I know being interrogated is scary, but I really love it if you could help me out. Why is she questioning to question? I don't know either. She's really just like that. She's been doing that like the whole time, even in chapter 1. I'll do my best. Thank you. She seems different from before. Ooh, she seems more sure now. Eyes were all swollen last time. Eh? 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 Wait, what? Ah. Real face. Okay, so 3 people have claimed to be Kuripa's real face. What do you think about that? Nothing much. Well, I don't mean to be bold, but somebody's been murdered and now somebody else is lying about it. You must have some opinion on this. It takes a lot of effort for me to even focus on my own life. I don't have the energy to focus on other people's. So, I can't say who's lying and who's telling the truth. Do you talk to Kuripa for your work? Sometimes. We ask her opinion when we're working on her merch. How do you contact her usually? Messages? But, I don't know why, but it seems like our messages were deleted. So what's your opinion of Kuripa? What kind of person is she? What kind of person? She's very energetic. Oh? She seems happy, like she doesn't have a care in the world. She's very pragmatic. She doesn't bother other people. You can tell she's energetic and happy just through messaging. It's because of her exclamation marks. She types a lot of exclamation marks, so it makes me think she's very decisive, cheerful, and happy. I see. So in general, which of those 3 do you think is Kuripa's real face? In general? Sophie? Why is that? Sophie is also very decisive. Makes me think of Kuripa. And she's also very good at dealing with people. That's also kind of like Kuripa. Okay, at least that's one thing I'm thinking of as well. I'm thinking it's Sophie, but we'll really see later. Okay, alright then, thank you. Coworkers. Can you describe your coworkers for me? My coworkers? For example, who's trustworthy and who isn't? Missy is trustworthy. Alright, your roommates. Yeah, Missy is really smart and really quick, unlike me. So, do you trust her? Yeah, and I can trust Honor too. She's really strong and reliable, so I trust her too. Okay, got it, thanks. Is it? There's something I'd like to tell you. Oh? What is it? Amanda might be secretly selling adult creepa merch. Eh? Does any company not allow that? Yeah. How do you know she's doing it? Sometimes I go online and check fan-made creepa merch. So I checked and found someone selling adult creepa doujinshi and checked out and noticed that the art is really similar to Amanda's style. Did you take a screenshot? Yeah, here. Oh damn. Did Mr. C know about this? Yes, I told him. I think that was on March 22nd. Can you be totally certain it's Amanda's though? I haven't confirmed it, but I probably could. This could be very important, Prudence, so please confirm the drawings are Amanda's if you can. You think you can? I'll try my best. Thank you very much, Prudence. Okay. Interesting. Surprise stream. Wait, let me just check something real quick. So far, I think there's like 3. No, there's 4 chapters in this game. Where am I? Did you tell me we were on May 21st at home with Misty? We were watching Kuripa's stream and the phone rang. What did you think about the stream? I thought it'd been a while since I heard Kuripa's voice, I guess. That's it. I want to ask about the viewer XYZ001. Viewer... sorry, I don't really pay attention to people's names. If it's someone Kuripa talked to during the stream, then I don't remember. That's okay, thank you. It's really nice. Now that I think about it, your eyes were pretty red when I talked to you last time in the office. Did something happen? That's because, Molly went missing. Molly? Misty's cat. She went missing the night before, so we searched for a long time. The night before, that was the night of the murder, right? Can you go into more detail about that? I was napping at home. When I woke up, I felt like playing with Molly, but I couldn't find her. I looked in every room and couldn't find her. Then I noticed a window open. I got scared. I thought she might have run outside. I changed clothes and went out to find her. Then I bumped into Misty in the hallway. She's coming back home. She told me not to be scared, that she would handle it. And then... Okay, that's enough, thank you. Sorry to bring up a bad memory. That's okay. Okay. The only reason why I feel like she's a VTuber is because she was trying to get out of the spotlight. I guess that's fair. Wait, I'm gonna chat with this girl. Doesn't matter. Emily, are you free after work today? When am I not free? Just tell me what you need me to do. Wanna grab a drink together? Eh? Where'd that come from all of a sudden? We've just been helping so much with the case. I thought I'd buy you a drink. Unless you'd feel awkward about it? No, not awkward. Drinks are good. Where do you want to go? I'm good with anywhere. I've also got the house to myself tonight. It's a good day for me, you know. Justin? What do you think? Should I play the good cop? Good cop? What do you mean? I mean, if I'm a little flirty with these girls, maybe they'll give me more info? You're just practicing be the good cop on me? Yeah, of course. I didn't tell you that. And you actually think I was asking you out? Bro! Ain't no way! Ain't no way! We can— what?! Eh? Okay, so it's... we don't have enough evidence that Amanda Chad is lying about being Kuripa? You know where I'm gonna be... You know what? Okay, I think we can... Let's summon Misty. Come back here. Molly! Miss Weeks mentioned you're missing. Oh my god, I can't speak. Because that happened at the same time as a murder. Could you confirm some details for me? About Molly? Okay. I came back home from a date with my boyfriend at around 10:30 p.m. and bumped into Prudence right outside our door. She looked panicked. He said she just woke up from a nap and couldn't find Molly, and one of the living room windows was open, so she was afraid if she got out. And even though Molly's my cat, he's actually closer with Prudence, so she was really upset about it. I figured her being so upset wouldn't help find Molly, so I tried to calm her down first. Cried on the couch for a while, then fell asleep. Fell asleep, really? Yeah. I guess she was so exhausted from crying and worrying. I thought that might be for the best, since there wasn't much she could do anyway. So I put up some missing cat posts online and then went out to look for her, but couldn't find her anywhere. It was already late, around 12:30 p.m, so I figured I'd deal with it the next day. I knew the next day at the office, Mr. C would... Is this the first time Molly went missing? No, she's run out before, so I wasn't that nervous about it. But it was the first time with Prudence around. Ah. Alright then, thank you. Alright, how about we take a break? A break in here? Very suspicious. Are you trying to get more info out of me while my walls are down? Hey, you don't have to make me sound so conniving. But yeah, pretty much. Oh, wow. Just admitted it. Straight up. Why? Have I already figured out I can't deal with you like I would a normal person? Well, that stinks. I'm still a human being, you know? Well, since you've already caught on, go ahead and tell me a few deep dark secrets. What do you know? What do you want to know? How about my relationship with my boyfriend? I'm actually pretty curious if you and your boyfriend argue. Nope, my boyfriend's super boring actually. Oh my god, no, what? He barely understands what I'm talking about most of the time. He can't keep up. So I usually just listen to him, or do whatever he's interested in. Does that make you happy? I've never felt happy dating somebody. Oh. But isn't that normal? My boyfriends have always been like that. Wouldn't you only want to be with someone if you like their company? Nope, guys are interested in me. So I pick the one that's least annoying and does what I say. Oh wow, okay. It's better than being single. Would it offend you if I called them tools? Nope, that's pretty much what they are. Oh, okay. Wow, this girl has no filter. That's exactly what she's doing. Oh my god. Okay, girl. Oh, that's crazy. It's not like you can ever really put your trust in a man, right? Interesting. Right, they're all just thinking whether you know what. I hope you can find someone you can trust one day. You're dodging the question. Could you tell if I was testing you? Well, I'll have you know there are people I can trust, just not my boyfriend. Thank you for your concern. Anyways, it's not really their fault. It's just hard for me to open up to somebody. I mean, I've seen my dad openly betray my mom. Traitors should all go to hell. Ooh. I think I've said too much. Just be careful and find the killer, okay? Too much. We were just chatting. Traitors. So she knows who the killer is? Being with you is much more fun than being with my boyfriend. If you mean talking with me, then it's my pleasure. Well, let's keep at it then. I feel a little better than before. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Who do you go here to? Try flirting with everyone? I think we can do that. I can try flirting with everyone. Flirt. Let's take rest. Rest? Would that rest be individually or together? Together. Eh? Secretary close and try to stop us. Is this a trap? No, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Let's not. By the way, don't you have a boyfriend? What would he think about you seducing other men? I think seducing is a bit much. I just like flirting. Or she the killer herself? I really don't think it's Misty. Because previously she mentioned that she's like classmates, I think, with the CEO. And that they do banter, and then I think they're like quite close. So I don't think it's her. I don't think it's gonna be Prudence either. I don't know, I'm just guessing at this point. I don't think it's Prudence. I don't think it's Faye either. Well, I think she's like a suspect for being Kuripa. So that's one thing. Difference. It's not the same. Seduction is with intention. Flirting is just for fun. Life is already hard enough. Shouldn't we have fun with each other while we can? Feels like her boyfriend is pretty open-minded then. If you couldn't even handle a little outside flirting, then I don't think I'd be with him, would I? What do you think, Mr. Truth? Do you not like women as outgoing as I am? Thank you. No, if you were a bit more direct, I might actually fall for you. Are we all rested up then? Okay. Let's do... Okay, let's do honor. Lord. Alright, let's take a little break. Okay. I've actually been watching a lot of Kuripa streams lately. They're pretty interesting. I know, right? My daughter's the best. I usually refer to Kuri as my daughter so no one figured out I'm her real face. You said we were taking a break, so I went back to normal. Sorry, I guess I'm still in interview mode. By the way, you don't just work on Kuripa's model, right? Don't you have any other children? Kuri was my first child I made myself. We worked together with a man in perfect harmony, so she means a lot to me. I made a lot more children afterwards, but they always had their problems. None were as perfect as Kuri. Oh, what kind of problems? A lot. Sometimes the artists didn't understand physics or had no idea what they were doing with their clothing design. They'd just get messier and messier, and the artist never listened. It really pisses me off when that happens. Then sometimes they want me to add some super weird functions to a model that they won't even use. Like, they don't understand how streaming even works. Just a lot of annoying problems. VTubers are a pretty big part of your life, huh? Do you have any other hobbies? No? My life is modeling and streaming. Anything else? Nothing. What about before VTubers? They've only been around for a few years, right? When I was young, I was into cosplay. Oh, that was surprising. Back then, I was known as a god-level poser. I was a little famous, I guess. Then my mom banned me from doing it anymore. She said it wasn't sustainable, so I studied digital modeling instead. Your mom is pretty strict, huh? A little, but she was right. It's rare for anyone to turn cosing into a full career, so she was just looking out for me. Trying to get something out of me, aren't you? Am I? I thought we were just chatting. If you want to be my friend, then how about I just solve this case? Oh. Interesting. Okay, I need help. Now what? Investigate. VTubers all have backgrounds and stuff, right? Like their height and species and stuff? You mean lore? Yeah, they usually have backgrounds like that. Like Kuripa's species, computer virus. Why can't she just be a human? Why she gotta be something dumb like a computer virus? You better not say that in front of her fans. You might get beat up. Anyway. Could you look all that stuff up for me? Kuripa's lore? Yeah, I'll find some time for that. No change. Oh, okay. Oh, another rude question. Well, I think it's the same as watching any kind of stream, except you're not looking at a real person. Actually, I think it would be better than a normal stream if the VTuber uses a lot of good effects. I still don't get it. Just want to reach. I can't fucking talk. What the hell? How can I explain this? Do you watch any other live streams or maybe game streams? No, never. And you're obviously not the target audience, so just shut up about it. Oh, okay. You know what? That's right. about court, children. Hey Justin, can you help me understand the whole hearing process? Why? You don't really have to understand how it works. When I'm preparing for the bar exam. Alright, you want to be a prosecutor too? Alright, what do you want to ask me? You'd be familiar with the rules of questioning, right? It's what you're always checking as an intermediary. Let me review anyway. Alright, there's a lot of little details, but there are 5 basic lines of questioning you have to avoid. Basically, you have to avoid leading questions, speculation, hearsay, bad faith assumptions, and irrelevance. Are you unfamiliar with any of those? Leading questions. Leading questions are any questions that imply or lead the witness towards a certain answer. Take this question, for example. You saw the defendant kill someone on the day of the murder, right? Do you think that would imply anything? I guess you could imply that the witness saw the defendant kill someone? Exactly. Also, with this kind of question, you're forcing the witness to respond with either yes or no. Oh yeah, that's true. If that's the case, then all they'd have to do is say yes, and then there'd be no point in having them testify. Ah, then what should I ask? You'd ask an open-ended question, like, what did you see on the night of the murder? That way, the witness can describe their own experience and can form a meaningful testimony. Got it. This rule only applies to questioning friendly witnesses, though. If you're questioning a hostile witness, it doesn't apply. Why not? If the witness chooses to play dumb and be uncooperative, it will be hard to get any kind of useful answer out of them. That's why we can ask a hostile witness leading questions. Oh, okay. That's interesting to know. Speculation. Speculation means a testimony can contain any personal opinion. For example, he had a big argument with the deceased, so I think he definitely killed her. Can you see the personal opinion there? I think he definitely killed her? Right. The witness didn't see the actual murder. He's just guessing the defendant did it because they had an argument. He can describe what the argument was about, but cannot guess or speculate beyond that. I see. But there's one exception to that. If the witness is an expert in a certain field, then they can analyze the situation from the perspective of their expertise. That wouldn't count as personal speculation and could be used in a testimony. Ooh. So like a psychologist or blood expert? Right. Witnesses like that are actually called expert witnesses. Of course, they have to be an expert in the field they're called to speak or act on. You can't call a psychologist to analyze blood stains, for example. Interesting. Hearsay. Hearsay refers to anything the witness heard from a third party and didn't experience themselves. For example, the police told me the last time the defendant saw the victim was 10 p.m. that night. Can you tell me what's wrong here? The witness heard it from the police and didn't see it themselves. Exactly. You should be asking the police about that and not the witness. Got it. That makes sense. Bad faith assumptions. Assumptions refer to asking questions with or about hypotheticals. For example, if the defendant weren't drunk that night, you think she would have got into that car accident? Eh? Oh, there's another ad break. Okay, time to get water. I'm gonna get water, guys. I'll be right back. Is the ads done? Oh, it's back? Okay. Okay, I got water, so I was like AFK for a bit. I'm back now. Okay. Where were we? Okay. Where's the hypothetical in the question? If the defendant weren't drunk? Right. Basically, any question starting with if is a hypothetical, but it's not always that easy. For example, do you think a woman could have overpowered the victim? Where's the assumption there? The women are weaker than men? Not only that, they're also assuming the culprit is a woman. Oh! Basically, testimonies and questions should only be formed from experienced fact, not hypothetical situations. Okay, got it. Relevance. Relevance refers to what did you eat for breakfast yesterday? Stuff like that. Right, just like that. I'm good at this one. You love asking relevant questions. I think you're so funny. I'll have you know that everything I do is all part of a finely tuned strategy, alright? I'm not trying to be funny. Just know when enough just know when enough's enough. That's all I'm saying. Alright, already. Alright, already. Let me try a mock hearing. Yoo-hoo, it's me! Oh, we're playing court fun. Questioning your own witness. Okay, this bracket has the prosecution to question their own friendly witness, which is also called a direct examination. As a prosecutor, please act the testive host about how her investigation going. Okay. I'm looking into the murder case at Alien Entertainment. Ooh, right now we're looking to see suspect alibis. Ugh. Okay, I went to object. Now let's practice how to make an objection. You're the prosecutor, I'm the defense, and Detective Hoss is my witness, meaning she's your hostile witness. I'm going to ask about her investigation. This is my direct examination. So remember that I can't ask leading questions. Okay. When did the victim die? Eh? His jugular mustache. He died from blood loss. Did you find a weapon? Oh, whoopsies. Yes, you got a paring knife. Tell me about that knife. There are 4 people's fingerprints on the handle and found it on a police desk. Oh yeah, and you found something in the victim's hands, right? Okay. Yes, the victim was clutching an employee's nameplate in his hands. Okay. Objection! Okay, you know what? Whenever I do that later in like a mock thingy, I'm gonna do objection! Well, hopefully I do it right though. You can just yell it willy-nilly or you'll make the judge mad. Oh yeah, that'll be difficult. Okay, cross-examining defense witness. Let's practice it. Now let's practice a cross-examination. You're the prosecutor, and Detective Hoss is the defense witness. The defense has just finished her direct examination, so your turn to cross-examine. Now I'll teach you how to present evidence. So, if after questioning the witness you think something conflicts with your evidence, you could present that evidence and challenge the witness testimony. This later. Oh god, no problem, I can do this. You ready? Yeah, let's get started. Okay. We found the 4 people's fingerprints on the paring knife, and the victim was clutching an employee's nameplate in his hand. Whose fingerprints were on the knife? Fingerprints belong to Sophia Lure, Honor Chan, Prudence Weeks, and Faye Ward. Where did you find the knife? On Prudence Weeks' desk. Okay, thanks. Let's see. Where's this thing? Ooh. I just love rubbing evidence all over people's faces. That doesn't sound right. One day you'll understand. Well, anyway, that's all there is to it. That was very comprehensive. Thank you. Yep, now you owe me a steak dinner when you pass. How does the hearing work? I'll just focus on cross-examination since I figure those are the most complicated. Yeah, I don't really get how they work. First, as a prosecutor, I'll accuse someone of murder. It's then my responsibility to prove the accusation in court beyond a reasonable doubt. It's all the defense attorney's responsibility to expose any flaws in my accusation. Basically, prosecutors are on offense and defense attorneys are on defense. Okay. Now, how can I prove the defendant is guilty? One common method: witness testimonies. Prosecutors will question people who can help prove their accusation. Witness testimonies can help us prove the who, what, where, why, and how of a crime. But then, couldn't prosecutors make deals with witnesses, like find people who will lie for them? Good question. We have rules in place to avoid that very possibility. Also, after a witness gives their testimony, it's the defense attorney's turn to poke holes in everything they said to try and figure out what really happened. That makes sense. You'd really need both sides to question the witness in order to solidify the truth, right? Yep, hence the cross-examination. Then, after the prosecutor makes their statement, the defense will make theirs. Ah. Yep, then the whole process is flip-flop. Defense, question the witness. Ah, witnesses that are there to help you are called friendly witness, and the opposite are called hostile witness. But then the defense would see any witness you call as hostile, right? Right. So to summarize, prosecutors are on offense, defense attorneys are on defense. At the start of a hearing, both sides give their opening statement and establish their claim. Then, the prosecution calls their first witness to the stand, who will give a friendly testimony. After questioning the witness, the defense will then challenge their testimony, and then the defense will call their own witnesses to the stand. It's the same process but flip-flop. The hostile witness gives their testimony and then we poke holes in it. This whole process goes back and forth until the truth is brought to light. I see. I think I'm starting to get it. Thanks a lot. Okay. Oh, I got an achievement from that. Yay! Sophie. Eh? I mean, this is so hard. I've basically summoned everyone at this point already, right? But I know I did. Oh wait, no. I haven't done this guy yet. Let's take a quick break. Okay. Are you nervous? Yes. I'm even more nervous than usual. Here. Your life must be pretty hard if you're this nervous talking to people, huh? I can message people at work, so it's not so bad. And Missy is really easy to talk to, so it's okay. I'm curious, but what do you do when you're stressed or feeling down? Sleep, I guess? Nothing that a good night's sleep. That's true. Yeah, I love sleeping, wrapped up in a blanket when it's cold out, so comfy and safe, like a cocoon. There must be other ways to relax, right? Not just sleeping. Other ways? I used to play pretend. Play pretend, like what little kids do? Yeah, I loved doing that when I was a kid. I just acted out a story and felt all better. You know what? She's right. That's fun. It's fun to do. Did it alone? Is it kind of lonely? Nope, I loved it. I loved playing the villain too. Someone super big and strong. Then I felt really powerful. That's very interesting. You still play pretend now? No, not anymore. Or I guess I just do it the grown-up way? I have some friends that live inside my mind. When I think of them, they make me feel brave. Interesting. That still sounds a bit childish. Haha, that's okay with me. Haha. Haha. Oh my god. But to me, they really exist, even though they're just imaginary to everyone else. Do you think that's weird? It's pretty cute. Eh? No one's ever said that to me before. Okay, I think break time's over. That was definitely very interesting. Actually, I think I'm not as nervous as I was. Thank you. I know this is your job, so I'll try my best going forward. I think Prudence is like clean so far. Misty as well. Wait, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save right now, and then let's see if like the queues doesn't go out. I'm just gonna reload. Oh god, I forgot that I didn't know that we could like Ask Emily to do stuff for us. The bar is another camp. Get nervous. What nonsense. All strategy to knock the defense off their game. Well, you want to be a prosecutor? You gotta stop using me as a fallback. I'm not falling back on anything. I just mean your office is close to my house and I like the environment. I get to eat all the pudding you want, and you mean my pudding that you steal? I just mean I can take my time on the test and work with you in the meantime. Isn't that a good thing? Sure. Oh, come on. You love it. Interesting. Okay, so we're done with chatting. But you just said we don't have a clue in anyone. Everyone doesn't have enough evidence. So are we? What the hell? I'm done with flirting with everyone. Oh wait, we haven't done Faye, I think. I don't think we've done Faye. Well, let's take a break. A break? Okay, no problem. Let me ask though, do people get annoyed if you're always giving these little performances? Excuse me? Those are famous scenes, I told you. You really don't get it. Some people will be over the moon if I perform for them, I bet. Listen, I don't mind comedy, but there's a time and a place. I'm here to catch a killer, not here to tell jokes. Got it? Okay, anyways, I'm curious. Why do you think everyone's going to cooperate with you? What if the killer doesn't cooperate with you on purpose and then leads you in the wrong direction? Whose fault would that be? Eh? Breaking the fall for here, I see. Suspect. Well, I guess it would be my fault because like I didn't analyze everything, but just for the fun of it, I wonder what you would say. Like with the breaking of the fourth wall. Eh? I agree. The game is obviously crap, but the devs just push responsibility into the players and don't learn anything from it. A joke. Eh? Eh? So you're admitting that this performance of yours was part of your strategy to mislead me? Because my mom died so early, I grew up reading a lot of manga. I like to think of myself as those powerful, brave characters. Kinda like role-playing, I guess. And whenever I think about role-playing, I think of my mom. It's like the only connection I have with her. I thought role-playing was like dressing up in costumes. That's cosplay. I liked that when I was a kid, but I prefer actually acting as those characters, connecting with their inner selves. I'm really thinking this is Kuripa, bro. It's like a sort of performance. Got it. And I do have to say, performances are pretty good. I kept wanting to stop you, but then you'd pull me back in and I want to stop watching. Wait, okay, have I flirted with everyone now? Oh, then you asked me to investigate for then. Some people just stream whenever they feel like it. Yep, she posts a weekly schedule. Can you look at that? Wait. Change. Marshmallows decide for... Basically, fans send anonymous questions to the VTuber. Oh, I didn't know that, genuinely. I thought it was actually about eating marshmallows. Apparently, Kuriko is doing marshmallows on the night of the murder. Can you look into that for me? At this point, why just watch it yourself? You seem pretty into it. No way, it's embarrassing. You're embarrassing. Plus, why would you ask me to do something you think is embarrassing? Seems pretty disrespectful. Oh please, you love watching that stuff. You know I've been super busy lately and whatever, fine. Okay, we have the notebook to look into. Kuripa's basic info. Kuripa. Catch Kuripa. Ah, carriers. Kuri, I'm the Kuripa. Let's get ready to roll. Thanks for keeping me company, but see you next time. Catch me if you can. Felipa CP. It's been so she's coupled with up with Justin. Semi's semi-official CP is her agent, Wild Goose. Whose real identity is Sophia Lure. Eh? So it's not Sophie? Because the couple is with Sophie Allure? Wait, I'm gonna chat with her just to check. I need help here, gang. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna check with every single one. There's not enough evidence. Honor. See, there's also not enough evidence. Am I just really stupid in this game? I think I'm just bad. I'm done here. I'm done with hosts. Wait, I think I'm done with flirting with everyone too. Huh? Have I? Oh wait, no, I haven't done Amanda, I think. Oh yeah, I haven't. Okay. I thought I was done with everyone. I'm exhausted. Let's take a quick break. You want some candy? Eh? Is that okay? Sure, help yourself. But my mommy always told me not to take candy from strangers. You sure? This stuff is imported from Europe. It's real good. Eh? If you don't eat it, I will. Okay, give me some. It's so sweet. You know, you really got good taste in clothing. I know, I dress real cute, right? Where'd you learn to dress like that? It took a while. Plus, it's real hard to find clothes for big boobs. I always got laughed at in high school for that. It was only in college that I met a girl with the same problem as me. She taught me how to buy good clothes online that fit me, and then I realized dressing up could actually be super fun. Ah, I thought it was just a natural talent of yours. Why'd you get so nice all of a sudden, Mr. Prosecutor? Eh, what the hell? Prosecutors can be nice too, you know? Thanks for saying that. It kind of puts me at ease. You're really here to protect me, huh? Alright, break time's over. Thanks for the little chat. We have to keep going. I mean, sorry, I know this is your job. Okay, I'm done with her. Who else have I not done? Okay. Bro, I need the stream. How do I get that? Wait, I'm gonna save here. And then I'm gonna try accusing someone. What do we accuse here, bro? Let's do Sophie. Culprit. Culprit, purple hair. Wait. There's this one that I want to know. Oh shit. And then wait. Wait, I'm gonna try seeing this one. Let's see. Yes. Oh, it's making me. I don't know. Who am I? Then I don't think she's... But then there's this. So how do I... Amanda Childs. I kind of... Real merch. Office lantern? Oh! Wait. Oh god. Yes? It's not right! Oh my god. Who am I? Who am I supposed to? Oh god, I'm actually so bad at games like these. Holy shit. What do I do? What do I do here? I don't know who I really don't think it's a purple one. Cause so far everything about her has been like kind of clean, I think. I don't know. Amanda, what if we put Amanda here? Yes. It's not! There's really not enough stuff? Wait, who have I not talked to yet? Wait. Evidence. Leads. I've already finished with all the leads. Calm herself down. Can't be the real murder weapon. Tell her she's the only real face. This reply seems to explain to fans why she's been away. We admits to using the paring knife, but that reiterates the honor and matter imposters. So she's invited the case herself. It's the first from beliefs in who has the fault. I'm really thinking it's honor. I don't know. Oh, I've looked it in the notebook. There's a lot. Okay. Look into me. Okay, let's go check the new evidence. Kuripa stream. Kuripa stream on April 20th with general chat where she ate 23 marshmallows. She streamed from 7:05 to 10 PM and didn't leave once. Judging from her live interaction with fans, it's gonna have been pre-recorded. So whoever Kuripa is not the killer. Okay, do you have any tips for storing your clothes? I have so much clothing it's falling out of my closet. Doesn't have any tips, but the chicken fan girls who throw their underwear around the room. Viewers then said they heard one of Kuripa's co-workers said Kuripa, so the conversation. Okay, so it's not Amanda. It's not Amanda Childs. Would you rather live in an AI who's amazing at cooking or VTuber can't cook but sings real well? Kuripa chose the AI, saying she'd love to just lie on the couch all day and have an AI take care of her. Discussion then changed to certain VTubers have amazing voices, with viewers saying that if they were roommates, their ears would constantly be pregnant. If you found out your neighbor was a fan and even hung your poster on their door, would you be happy or would you move? Ripa said she would be flattered, but would also slowly start moving her stuff out, then quietly move away when they weren't home. She said she would worry about her safety because the sound insulation apartment is good. You wear old clothing as pajamas to do by Afro pajamas. Ripa said she uses old clothes and that usually at home she just wears shirt without pants. Interesting. Interesting. I need help. I need help. Her alibi, Mr. C's time message. Yeah, okay, so might be Sophie's prints are on the knife, and if the stream was fake, then she has no alibi. I think accusing her on the knife and her alibi. I don't think there's enough evidence. Okay, so we can't accuse Honor right now. If it was Amanda, the nameplate and the alibi? Amanda would never touch the knife. Her alibi and Mr. C Zhang message? Okay. Her nameplate. And the alibi. Yes. I think. Or it's about to begin. Are you feeling good about it? No, not really. Let's take it step by step for now. And hold on, what are you even doing here? What? I can't come along? This has nothing to do with you. Don't you have other work to do? I'll put in overtime. I'm just really invested in this case, alright? What now? Do you even have a chance to win? Honestly, the lack of evidence is the most difficult part of this trial. Eh? Then what is? The fact that we have 3 people claiming to be Kuripa's real face. We have no way to explain this whole thing to the judge. That's going to make things difficult? Well, for some witnesses. We have to avoid mentioning that they're Kuripa's real face, but their testimony still has to prove that the defendant isn't her real face. We can say they're her real face, but they have to prove the defendant is. This is so... This is gonna break my brain. Okay, but I'm heading off and have a great... Thank you for hanging out around the stream. I hope you have a great day, morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. Thank you! It's a conundrum, huh? The trial's about to begin. Can we actually do this? Who knows? I don't think I can. This court will now convene with the matter of the death of Lillian Entertainment CEO. One Mr. Chicken. Counsel, please be seated. Oh, it's an ad break. Okay. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until the ad break is done. Okay, ad break. Ad break time. Oh god. Okay. Oh my god, is the ad break done? Where is it? Okay, there's 30 more seconds. I'm really, I don't know. I'm not very confident in my ability to do this, or if like I'd even, I don't know, if like I'd even succeed or anything. Like, I'm not very good at this thing. I'm not very good. Done. Okay. Okay, we're now continuing this one. Counsel, please be seated. Counsel, for the prosecution and defense, are you ready to proceed? Prosecution is ready. Ooh, she's pretty. Defense is ready. Very well, both sides may state their position. Oh god. The victim in this case is the CEO of Lillian Entertainment, Mr. C. On the morning of April 21st, his body was found in his office, the time of death estimated to be the night before. Various signs point to someone familiar with Mr. C in the office being the culprit, namely someone with a key, which is why we've narrowed the suspect to Lillian's 6 employees. After investigation, we found Amanda Childs the most suspicious, which the prosecution will provide evidence for. There are 6 employees with a key to the office, so it's unreasonable to focus on Amanda Childs as the most suspicious suspect solely because she's familiar with the victim. Also, prosecutors choose various signs are far too abstract. In reality, there was no evidence at the scene of the crime that directly points to Miss Childs. Mrs. Childs was at home during the time of the murder, which her family can attest to, giving her a rock-solid alibi. The prosecution is frankly accusing Mrs. Childs based on a series of assumptions, not enough to prove any form of guilt. Assumptions which we will enumerate one by one. Very well, I've heard the claims from both sides. May the first witness take the stand. Please state your name and occupation. Honor Chen, Kripa's father, and real face. By father, Miss Chen means the one who built her 3D model. Miss Chen is a digital model at Billion. And what is this real face business? In the world of virtual idols, a real face refers to the person who controls that idol, the face behind the mask. But I remind you that the core focus of this trial is whether the defendant may or may not have committed murder, not who does or does not control a virtual influencer. Yes, I agree with that. Commence your questioning. Have you had trouble sleeping over the past 2 months? Relevant. Objection. The victim's toxicology report showed traces of sleeping pills, so whether or not the suspect had access to sleeping pills is of great relevance in this case. I align with myself with the prosecution with this. Oh my god, this is making me nervous. Holy shit. I don't usually have trouble sleeping, but I have a penchant for migraines. If my head hurts enough, I have trouble falling asleep. In the past 3 months, there was one period of time my head hurt so bad I couldn't sleep. Yes. Then do you recall how I dealt with this issue? Amanda noticed my headaches and gave me some sleeping pills. That night, I slept great, and the migraines slowly went away. Please present evidence. Number 1. Do you recognize this medication, Miss Chen? Yeah, those are the pills I got from Amanda. Mr. C's toxicology report shows that he had this exact same brand of sleeping pills in his system when he was killed. You described the day you got those pills from Miss Childs. I remember my migraine was especially bad that day. I think Amanda was busy with the project that day. She kept checking back with Mr. C and Sophie about it. Even so, she still noticed that I was having a hard time. I told her I wasn't sleeping, so she gave me some pills. She said they were sleeping pills. She said they might help me. Amanda was so cute and caring. Seems a little distracted and stressed, but I figured that was because of work. I didn't think much else about it. Hold on a second, I just realized something. Do you think Amanda did it? What the? I promised you I'd come to testify in court, but I didn't say I'd come help you accuse my friend. Amanda didn't do anything. Personal conjecture. Would you like to object, Prosecutor Truth? Yeah, the witness was inferring her own conclusions, but you asked the question. But I don't need anymore. I don't need to anymore. I've heard enough. Okay, then the witness need not continue answering the question. Silence! Just wait and see. The victim had traces of sleeping pills in his blood, and our witnesses testified that the defendant carried sleeping pills. However, during interviews, the defendant denied this fact multiple times. Our position is that the defendant had ulterior motives for keeping this information a secret from us. Understand. Well then, may the defense begin her cross-examination. The defense will try to examine the witness, Your Honor. Oh? Foregoing a cross-examination will diminish your chances for a favorable verdict. Are you sure? Yes. The prosecution statement is full of holes, and I don't have time to poke around in every one of them. I have other cases to attend to, Your Honor. Very well. If that is the defense's wishes, may the next witness take the stand. Spoke defender Zoe Dunn. Just waiting for that attack. I can't let my guard down now. Please state your name and occupation. My name is Amanda Childs. I'm an artist at Lillian Entertainment, and I'm Koripa's your face. Now, there's usually one per VTuber. I think the situation has been caused by the prosecutor's ineptitude, Your Honor. Gosh, shut up. Still, the real face isn't concerned in this case. At least, not yet. Well, if the defense is fine with it, then I won't push any further. Thank you, Your Honor. You recall the events just described by Miss Chen about the sleeping pills? Yes, I do. Do you feel that Miss Chen is someone I... Objection. Pathetical question. Oh! Please describe that day in detail. In detail? I don't know what day it was specifically, but it was around mid-March. Honor was scolded by Mr. C that day, which is rare to see. She didn't seem to be doing very well, so I asked how she was. She said her head hurt. I was really tired around the time because I had seen the doctor a bunch. There was some medicine I hadn't finished, so I gave her some. What did you give her? I don't know, I don't even remember what they were. Objection? Wait, I'm scared! I just figured they'd be some kind of painkillers. Didn't explain this to the prosecution, didn't? No. I forgot. I think because I didn't know what kind of meds the doctor prescribed. I didn't know they were kind of... Eh. Are you saying your mind was so fixated on work that you forgot about Miss Chen? Objection? Leading question. Oh, I was right, I was right, I was right! Collaborating with the zoo at that time, we were really concerned with getting all the animal info correct, so we were constantly adjusting our images to their notes. Along with Karipa's new outfits, I had 5 images I was working on at the same time. It was crazy. I was drawing for 12 hours a day. I had to see the doctor a bunch because I was feeling awful. Wait! Didn't! Wait, can I back? Can I back? Can I back? Oh, wait. No, no, no! Yes. Was it because of her period pains or something? Yes, I did give Honor some of my meds and she looked like she was in a lot of discomfort. I didn't know it was in my prescription. I thought there might be some painkillers. Because my hips hurt. I guess it's something a lot of artists get. I was... Eh? I said the doc... Miss Child, I already procured a copy of your medical records, and you weren't the gynecologist too. Why would you see an OB-GYN for hip pain? I was seeing so many doctors around, then I totally forgot which one it was. You forgot about the sleeping pills, and I forgot about why you saw the doctor. How many things are you going to forget, Miss Childs? Ooh. Actually, what things do you even remember? My point is this. How credible is the person in front of us, really? Can we believe anything she says? Since she's forgotten 2 very important things in the span of 3 interviews, I'd say the answer is clear. That'll be all, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, who is this next witness? Ooh. That's Haas. Please state your name and occupation. Zelda Haas, detective from the 4th Criminal Investigation Division. Have the police investigated the suspects' homes? Of course, all of them. The defendant lives on the 1st floor of a 4-story townhouse with 4 bedrooms and 2 shared living space altogether. She lives there with her parents, grandparents, and brother. She has her own room which faces outside the fire escape alleyway. Yes, we have. The defendant's mother says they all ate the dinner together at around 7 p.m. and then the defendant went to her room to work, only coming out at around 8:40 to use the bathroom. The defendant's grandparents also confirmed this. Her grandparents always stay in the living room until around 11 p.m. every night, and would have seen her if she came out. They did find something suspicious. None of the family went by the defendant's room while she was in it, and no one knows what she was doing in there. In other words, the family can only prove that the defendant didn't come out of the living room, but can't prove that she never left her room. So, we check whether the defendant could have exited her room through the window, and it turns out she could. What's more, she wouldn't have been caught on any cameras. Yes, actually, there was a road work outside the defendant's home that night, and we found a footprint in some wet concrete. We found shoes that matched the footprint in the defendant's room, as well as some concrete residue. Ooh. And that concrete residue and the matching shoes proves the defendant left her room through the window that night. But why have a pair of out shoes in your room? Why go out the window just so you could establish an alibi that your family would corroborate? The prosecution states that the defendant was keeping the shoes in her room for this very occasion. Very well. Would the defense like to cross-examine? No need. The prosecution's statement has more holes than Swiss cheese, and my next witness will be able to prove that. Okay, well then, may the next witness take the stand. Oh, this is so long. Illustrator at Lillian Entertainment. Where were you from 7 to 10 p.m. on the night? I was at home working. In your room? Leading question. Oh my god, I think I'm getting good question mark at this. I don't know. Only in the question part. Where were you working at home? I was working in my room. And what kind of work was that? It was streaming. Because I'm Kuripa's real face. But didn't she say what she was? Okay, fine. My bad, gang. Okay. Can I object this? I mean, technically you can for breaks. Oh, when streaming I have to be in front of my webcam at all times. I can't do. I mean, I say by with this is the way she could have left her room that night when she was streaming. A stream is like a live broadcast. The host has to be present the entire time. Even if Miss Clo's family can confirm she was streaming, her viewers definitely can. As you know by now, Your Honor, we have multiple people claiming to be Kuripa's real face, all of whom can log onto Kuripa's account at any time. The defendant's testimony just now cannot prove that she is Kuripa's only real face. Man, a lot of objections. Let me remind you, Mr. Truth, as a prosecution, confirming Kuripa's real face is your responsibility. Until you can prove who Kuripa's one real face is for sure, you have no responsibility to prove that Miss Chalice is the only one. Okay, very well. I agree with the defendant's statement. The jury does its best to keep real face and its secret, Your Honor, but we're still doing our best to find out who it is. We've actually applied for a search warrant from the court, but for some reason we haven't heard back. We hope to receive an answer soon. I suppose you have our own responsibilities too. However, we have to investigate Kuripa and would like to cross-examine the witness now, Your Honor. Very well. We'll continue. When I was... Wait. Didn't she say she was... Didn't she say she was like sleeping or something? This work. I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna save right here. I've never left my room. There are 7 and is at 10. Wait, which one? Wait. I think alibi. Yeah, around 6 they were like eating dinner, no? Evidence. Oh my god. Wait. No, cause she said he was eating by 6 and ate until 7 p.m. Eh? Eh? Uh. VTubers are just considered its mom. The witness is just saying she understands Kuripo and she drove her. Right, that's what I mean. Very well, understand me. The prosecutor. Did anything particular happen? Notable? I can be sure the real face. Let me jog your memory a bit. That night you read 23 marshmallows. I have the records here. Would you be able to tell me what the very last marshmallow was about? One of them was asking how much money I had saved. I had told him I'm a virus. Money has no meaning to me. And since I'm a virus, I could clear my own bank account to chill and if I wanted to. It's the marshmallow I remember most from that night. So on stream, April 20th, so the marshmallow you remember was best was about your savings, right? Yeah. Miss Childs, it's really not a good look to lie in court. 23 marshmallows, not one, was about your savings. I think you already know that, don't you? No one mentioned saving money at all that night. Could it be that you have no idea what that night's marshmallows were about? In fact, the prosecution even holds more proof that Miss Childs isn't Koripa's real face. Would we please bring our next witness to the stand, Your Honor? Sure, whatever you'd like. Whatever you'd like. Please state your name and occupation. I'm Sophia Lur, Lillian Entertainment's talent manager. Do you remember Kuripa's stream for April 1st, Miss Allure? Sure, we were doing a sponsor and it was April Fool's Day, so I remember it pretty well. What was the sponsor that night? The sponsor was a mobile game publisher. They had Kuripa playing a Bishoujo game and doing gacha pulls. Yeah, Kuripa kept describing the weapons as sausages and bananas, which shocked a lot of viewers. Does that qualify as an incident? Yeah, and it was super annoying. Since I'm Kuripa's PR, I was arguing with the sponsor for ages. It was a huge pain. Wait, oh my god, I don't know if it's 1 or 2. Oh god. And it was a problem with sausage. Her streams usually come. Oh my god. God, okay, I chose the wrong one, oopsies. Yeah, complain to everyone about it. Is the defendant included in everyone? Yes, Amanda included. She said she got drunk the night before, so she missed it. So everyone's discussing the incident that happened in Kuripa's stream, but Child said she missed it. Really strange for someone that claims to be Kuripa's real face, huh? That'll be all, Your Honor. Very well, understand the prosecution statement. Well, she's your witness, shouldn't be cooperating? But she claimed to be Kuripa's real face too. Just now she didn't talk about being her real face at all. She only said she was your manager. I don't get it. So now she's claiming she's not her real face? Oh, she didn't say she wasn't. That's why I think this is so strange. Oh yeah. Why is she being so cooperative? Oh, you're listening, Mr. Truth. My bad, gang. Yeah, I'm listening. Then please call your next witness to the stand. Okay, sure. Seems like the defense doesn't want to cross-examine yet again. This is so long. Oh my god. Let's read her Lillian Entertainment. The prosecution mentioned your stream on April 1st. I think it's fine. Yes, of course. Is it true you were drunk? Okay, never mind. Oopsies! Yeah, because I have to be really energetic on stream, so sometimes drinking helps. We were streaming while drunk. Yeah. Why did you describe the game's weapons? Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm kinda stupid. Because I thought it would make my fans laugh. Also, they get really excited if I say something pervy. I usually make sexual innuendos, but maybe because I was drunk. I don't know, I just suddenly wanted to. Get your fans excited then? You didn't question, no? I don't know? No? Okay, fine. Jesus. I'm doing so bad! There we go. Finally, a right objection! Objection! Why did you tell Miss Allure you missed the stream that day after? Because I drank too much, so I forgot. I actually forgot everything I said that day too, and didn't remember until I watched the stream back. That's why I told Amanda I missed it. It in fact was Miss Cheryl streaming on the night of April 1st. She only told Miss Allure she wasn't there because she drank too much and forgot. I don't know what evidence you have today. I have a bad feeling about this. Why? I don't know. It's just. Oh. I wanted the stream to be more lively that night, so I drank a little. Then I set those game up on certain foods to make my fans excited. But back then I forgot everything that happened. This one metaphor about the weapon. Because you were drunk. Yeah, I guess I drank too much this time, so I got a little silly. That's why I said that stuff about the weapons. I'm sorry to our sponsor. So we're sorry to the sponsor because you got drunk and called their games weapons, sausages, and bananas. Am I getting that right? Yeah. Okay, got it. These are the records of Sophia Allure and the sponsor's conversation on April 1st. Could I ask a witness to please read aloud the first line? It's a statement from the sponsor to Miss Allure. It's hard for it to say, but we've accidentally mixed up Kuripa's stream guidelines with those meant for an adult game VTuber. So the real reason for Kuripa's sexual innuendos was a mix-up from the sponsor. If you were Kuripa's actual real face, you would know this. And so, from this exchange with Miss Allure and the sponsor, we know that drinking and exciting the fans are plain lies. From that, I think it should be abundantly clear that the defendant is not Kuripa's real face. As such, the defendant's claim that Miss Chad was streaming that night does not hold water, and cannot be used as an alibi. That'll be all, Your Honor. Very well, it seems you're one step closer to the truth. Now then, who's the next witness? Yes, now my next witness is the last one. We'll continue looking for the defendant's motive. I understand. Please call your witness to the stand. Oh, it's Prudence. Please state your name and occupation. My name is Prudence Weeks. I'm in charge of merch production at Lillian Entertainment. Are we gonna be using the adult stuff then? Oh, do you recognize this image, Miss Weeks? Yes, it's an adult Dojinshi I found being sold on my manga. Does Lillian permit the sale of adult Kuripa merchandise? No, any adult Kuripa content isn't allowed since she looks like a minor. What did you do once you found this manga? I reported it to my boss. I mean, Mr. C. You remember when you reported it? On March 22nd. I don't remember the exact time. How did Mr. C react when you told him? He said he just wanted to talk to Amanda. Aren't we leaving something out here? Why does Mr. C want to talk to Amanda in the first place? Because Amanda was the one selling the adult content. Evidence for it. Please continue, Ms. Weeks. Oh! Oh, okay. My bad, gang. Usually, fan-made stuff gets a lot of details wrong, but this one got everything right, including company secrets like the color of Kuripa's underwear. Nobody would actually know this except for Kuripa's mommy, Amanda. That's why I thought it was her. Interesting. Stated by the witness, the defendant broke the company rule against selling adult Kuripa content. The victim wanted to talk to the defendant about it, which soon led to this murder. Is this timing all a coincidence, or does it point towards the defendant's motive and guilt? That'll be all, Your Honor. Was this a prosecution's final witness? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. I understand the prosecution's claim, but... I'll forget it. Let's keep going. Eh? No, as a matter of fact, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Oh? Oh my god! I'm scared! Murder information only Kuripa's mother would know, but then you also know about it. Do I object to this? You that you're in charge of Kuripa's merch, would you also? Isn't this a leading question? No? Okay. Oh, okay. Please explain how you know about the nuances of Kuripa's design. Well, I designed the merch. I have to know about that stuff. Actually, everyone in the company has access to Kuripa's design layout, so... It's just Kuripa's mommy would be most familiar with them. Also, I'm not as good of an artist as Amanda. Kuripa's original main color scheme is green. Okay. I have to guess. That's a guess here. Objection. Personal conjecture. Apart from the color Kuripa's... Eh? Why are we talking about her underwear suddenly? Well, in the manga, when Kuripa takes off her jacket, there's a detail on the back of her shirt. It's never been released to the public. Oh, okay. You just think that would completely betray all of their trust in you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry! Can you please explain why you went directly with she with your concerns? Looking out for illegal adult merch is part of my job, so I don't like talking to people. So I just went to Mr. C. Can you please speak normally? Oi, don't you do that to her. There's one thing I want to ask. Can you explain how reporting an adult employee's breach of the rules has anything to do with said employee having a motive for the murder? Oh, Shibal. I made it wrong. So you're still not 100% sure, is that right? Malicious intent. Also can provide clear motive for my mental burner boss for things. Oh, there's an ad break! Okay, we're stopping here for a moment. Some people who are having an ad break take this time to get some water, stretch, take a seer break or something, a bathroom break. Yeah. I don't know if the music is too loud. Let me know if the music is actually too loud. Like, I feel like it's getting too loud recently, especially since it's like a courtroom or something. But I'm gonna lower it just in case. Yes. Okay. Are we near? Are we almost? Is the ad break done? Okay, 30 seconds of ad break. Oh god. Wait, meeting records. Ah. Honor and Kuripa. That's not... I really don't think it's 3 of them. I think it's just Faye. I don't know. Well, I'm really thinking it's not Amanda who like who's Kuripa. I don't think Amanda is Kuripa. At least that's one thing that's like checked off of our list. Anyway, ad break is done. Yay! Welcome back, people. Okay, that'll be all, Your Honor. That was a big difference from before, right? I feel like she was able to tap right into Prudence weak insecurities and jump on the attack. The judge realized we didn't have enough evidence too. This isn't good. No, it's not. Might hurt our believability going forward. Eh. This isn't my first rodeo, alright? If everyone would just be honest with me, defending my clients would be very easy. But everyone loves hiding important information, so I've developed my own ways of doing things. Or are you saying there's nothing you've hidden from me? Is there a problem between defense and a defendant? No, it's been sorted. Before the last witness comes to the stand, I'd like to give a basic response to the prosecution's claim. Very well. The prosecution does have credible evidence to doubt Miss Child's claim of being Kuripa's real face. The defense admits that Amanda Child is not Kuripa's real face, and as such withdraws the claim. Eh? Do you have something to say? Does this mean you're withdrawing the defendant's original alibi? Yes, but this does not mean my client is a killer, and we still upload a position of innocence. It seems the defense still has more claims to make then. Yes, and to those ends, I would like to bring my last witness to the stand. Very well. Ooh. Because Zoe said, oh my god, this girl. Defense to the floor. May the prosecution please be quiet. Please state your name and occupation. My name is Zelda Haas, detective from the 4th Criminal Investigation Division. According to police investigation, the victim arrived. The current estimated time of death is between 9:50 and 11:50 p.m., right? Right. The police investigate why the victim is hanging around the office. Okay. Ay, shibal. Oopsies! We originally thought the victim had a habit of staying late at the office, but this morning came to some new information. Please look at this. How late are you staying tonight? I wasn't planning on staying too late. You wanna talk today? Yeah, just wait up for me. I'll meet you at the office. And you need to stream? Yeah, just wait for me, please. Whoa. The police checked Kuripa's messaging apps, and she has a lot of deleted messages, including those with the victim. The screenshot of the messages just shown was taken from a social media platform this morning. Discord. We asked one of our IT guys to check its authenticity and confirm the screenshot wasn't doctored. We think it shows some of Kuripa's messages before they were deleted. Is it leading? No? Okay, I'm just wrong then. My bad, gang. We scrub the internet for specific keywords every day, especially regarding Kuripa's case, given how big it's become. This specific screenshot was spotted by someone who goes by the name Operator A, then it spread around the net like wildfire. Have you looked into this Operator A? Of course, we weren't able to uncover their identity though. Seems they use a lot of anti-tracking software. That said, we did find another piece of information online. Take a look. So what, did I deserve it? So it's company policy that when an artist is harassed and bullied online, you just don't do anything about it? I think you're being overly emotional. I didn't say I wouldn't do anything about it, but accusations like this need proof, which you haven't provided. So now what? You'll have a meeting and make everyone agree with your plan to remind everyone you're the boss? I told you already, those weren't my intentions for that last meeting. Well, I can't reveal my identity anyway, so my opinions don't matter. The way you want to do things is completely unrealistic. You realize that, right? I'm going to deal with everything. It's not right at this moment. Anyway, I'm too busy with his future now. Fine, whatever. I don't need crap the company anyway. I'm late for a meeting. I'll talk to you later. Don't bother. Oh! Ooh! No, it's not a meeting. When our artist... Let's hate that argument. Kuripa even mentioned the idea of leaving the company. And have the authorities investigate the possible... Haven't. We figure Kuripa is a virtual phenomenon, whatever concept on anything, not the focus of this case. Really well, we have looked into it, I still don't have a clue what it is. The victim made an appointment with Kuripa. Which is why he stayed in the office. This new information we know for sure. Did Kuripa's real face enter the office? Did you see Mr. C get murdered? Does your argument have anything to do with this case? The defense argues that the prosecution must immediately change the direction of the investigation and look into the possibility of Kuripa's real face being involved in this crime. Never believed Chad was Kuripa's real face. She let her make that abundantly clear so we'd be pushing to find a real face ourselves. Well, right into her trap that Zoe done. She's a crafty one. Oh, what? She's totally messed up her claim. Wait a second. Are you saying you think Oripa's the killer? There's a high possibility. Now, please calm down. No, please change your strategy. Please change strategy. Huh? Oh my god. This is a courtroom, not a playground. Keep quiet and stop interrupting. Fine, I'm an idiot, okay? I don't understand the law. And I'm a liar. I'm not Kuripa's real face. I knew it. But I have people I'm trying to protect, okay? So if you need to go into this direction, then at least know how I can make your life harder. Because Mr. C's real killer is... Guards, break this up. I'm a detective. Can I do it? Yes, just somebody stop this. Got it. Don't worry, pretty girl. I'm coming to save you. Who's this not draw? Hey, we're touching. Wait, this... Oh my god, I didn't say! You think so? She did that though. It would make things very difficult for us. She just said there are people she needs to protect. Was she referring to Kuripa? Probably. Someone should turn herself in as a murderer? Why would she do that? Maybe she's just too naive? Yikes, who knows what'll happen from here on out. The court's about to begin. Guess we're about to find out. We're still in court! Before we get started, let me ask Miss Dunn. Are you okay? Yeah, fine, thank you, Your Honor. The crazy detective has already been taken away. Okay, it's your own fault. Well then, will the defense please state their claim? Yes, regarding the defense final witness. We are sending her testimony. It's not compliant with our procedures. I know, but there were some circumstances I couldn't control. I know her testimony has already been logged, but we will be going forward as if it never happened. I'm sure the prosecution realizes this helps her case. So I'm sure they won't object. And what is the prosecution's response? If this is what the defense wants, they're not against it. We also waive our right to a cross-examination results. Alright, well, if the prosecution agrees, then let's move on to the next witness. We do not have any more witnesses, Your Honor. Oh! What does this mean? Let's count up how many lies the defendant told. He lied about not having sleeping pills, about being in her room, and about being Kuripa's real face, of course. And what was she hiding with all those lies? And why was Mr. C holding Amanda Child's nameplate in his hand when he died? What was he trying to tell us? Violent company regulations and being caught by her boss give the defendant motive for murder, making her very suspicious. None of the prosecution's evidence was direct evidence, meaning it wasn't enough to prove my client killed Mr. C. He couldn't even produce a murder weapon. And while I admit that my client was lying about being Kuripa's real face, the prosecution's evidence does not prove that Mrs. Childs went to the scene of the crime that night. Once again, the prosecution's claim that Miss Childs being caught for selling a section adult comics would be motivation for murder, and my understanding that Miss Childs and Miss C were able to work this out. I think there are suspects in this case more worthy of the investigation than my client, and it would be smart for the prosecution to change their focus towards these actors immediately. Well, that was long. This court is determined there are too many unsuitable facts in this case. The prosecution should conduct a new investigation and collect hard evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. As such, this case will be retried at a later date. Court adjourned. Ooh. Dog ate the search warrant? Are you fucking kidding me? What? That's like such an elementary excuse. What do you mean ate the search warrant, bro? That is like such a basic excuse. What the? Oh, hello, Red. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Right? That's a very ridiculous response. What the fuck? The whole country is into this case. Can we get an exception or something? Why are they being so difficult with this? I already tried to complain. It's not your problem. What's the discourse like online? Well, Kuripa's fans and haters are basically at war. Some outside content creators are chiming in too. The fans and haters are both pretty rabid. I'd say they're evenly matched. What about Operator A? Alright, Operator A. Their account has been active since the very first hearing. Since they're posting Lillian's internal information, everyone's been paying close attention. Would you like me to look into their identity? Sure. You know, I've always thought about investigations should never be tainted by internet chatter. But this case seems to be different. Yeah, I mean, you're investigating like a VTuber, so It's to be expected. So, I've decided to dive into this myself, if you wouldn't mind helping me get set up. I just hope you find the killer. I'll need concrete evidence to do that. Yep, good luck. Online investigation is unlocked. Should we call the suspect over? No, I want to see what I can find online first. Okay. I've already made a login to account for you. You should be able to see all the info you need using this. Thank you. If you need me for anything, just call. Well, that was crazy. We have now unlocked online investigation. Oh, there's new stuff. 411 conversation. Oh, okay. We have new evidences, and we have like the leads from like chapter 2 has been cleared, and then leads for chapter 3 is now new stuff. Okay, but that's been long. It's been like 3 hours, well, almost 3 hours. And I think I'm gonna stop here. That's one whole chapter done. Now done with chapter 1 and... Wait, I'm also done with chapter 3, apparently. Because I got an achievement of finishing chapter 3 and accusing Amanda Childs. So, that's done. Okay. So, that's chapter 3 done. I think we have one more. Chapter 4. I don't know, I'm just guessing, because based on the achievements, there's like a watch Curry stream during chapter 4. Which is a lock achievement, not a hidden one. So, I think there's only chapter 4 left, or maybe there's also chapter 5 that we haven't done yet. I'm not sure. But yes, that is a lot of progress today. I've done chapter 2 and 3, and I think we're getting a lot closer to the truth. At least this time, we've like cleared that the Amanda Childs isn't part of isn't like Kuripa's real face. So there's only like 2 more people that is claimed that they're Kuripa, which is Sophie Allure and Honor Chen. But I'm also kind of suspecting that Faye is Kuripa just because of like the one statement of her from before. I don't know. We'll see if they truly are. But I will be ending the stream here. Actually, let me just change screens real quick. Okay. Hello. But yes, I will be ending the stream here. I will be needing to take a break. And I also do have some work that I need to finish. Yes, thank you guys for tuning in with me today to play the real face of a VTuber. I'm not usually very good with games like these, but I think I did a pretty good job today. I think. I'm pretty good. It's pretty okay. We managed to at least like present like proper evidences and stuff. So I think it's good. Okay, I will be having another stream on Friday. It's gonna be another the real face of a VTuber. I wanna finish this as soon as I can, since it's been taking me so long, and like I've gotten invested in the story already. The story is pretty good. I like it's been like a back and forth so far. I don't know, maybe some people have like already finished and like guessed already who the killer is at this point, so maybe it's just a skill issue on my part. But yes, I will be continuing this game on Friday. Although I will be streaming at an earlier time. It will be at 2 p.m. GMT plus 8, but it's still gonna be the same game. Also, I do have some other socials. I have Twitter and YouTube. I have linked it in my about section. You guys can go check it out. There, for some reason, my bot are working, so I have to look into that. You know, I keep saying I'm gonna look at it, but I still haven't done that. Like, I know I tried fixing it the other day, but it still isn't. So another fixing. But yes, stream on Friday. I have my socials up in my about section. So be sure to follow for like any other updates that I will be doing. Mostly like stream schedules and like any other video uploads I will be posting on Twitter. Yes, so be sure to stay updated through there. Anyway, we're gonna be reading someone today. Let's see if someone else is also playing the real face of a VTuber. Let me look if there is someone. Where is it? There we go. Let's go if someone is streaming the same game. Well, there is, but they're using Chinese. I don't think Chinese or JP. I don't know. I think it's Chinese. Wait, no, it says HK, so maybe Hong Kong. I don't know. But yes, okay, let's see if anyone I'm following is live today. Oh, they're playing League of Legends. Okay, okay, hopefully you guys don't mind a bit of League. Do stay a while on their stream. We're gonna be raiding Rinaki. Gonna be raiding them today. I think they're just starting actually. They're gonna be playing League of Legends. And they're gonna be playing League. Hopefully you guys don't mind. But it's gonna be. I think they're gonna be chill. They usually have chill league sessions. But yes, thank you guys again for joining me today's stream. I will be going now to rest and stuff. Hopefully, you guys are too. So have a good morning, good afternoon, or good night wherever you are. Rest well, everyone, and have a good day. Yes. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.